Good morning, Turtle Club. Guys, it is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means it is once again time for, well, in this case it being Sunday, means it's time for Skyfall Sunday. And today, this is Mag Linkro, also known as Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming. Just letting you know, guys, that we're playing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with the Turtle Club. Description on how to join and play is inside the actual description for the video. Exclamation join will get you my friend code. Hey, Ron Senior Taylor and Jordan Bradford, how you guys doing? This right here is courtesy of Shadow132. He sent in this really kind of snazzy. Can you do Mario? Nah, man. Nah, this is Link, man. Hey, Sally. Hey, opponents, Elisa, Jordan. How are you guys all doing this morning? We got some good stuff coming in here, and let's just go ahead and get in the room here.
The speed is like the maximum speed you can get, but it's so bad!
Well, like at the same time, because then it's hard to drift on this map, so it's just like, okay, now I'm trying to drift, and on the same time, it's like I'm in the air being able to do nothing.
How you guys doing this morning? Hey, guys.
Hey, Meg.
Did you guys see the stuff Shadow got me, man?
No, I didn't.
Great.
I know, right? I know. Who's joining us today? Right now, we got a couple of voices in the room with us right now. We got Catwater, High Ruler, Opponent's Loyalty, and Huin Kyoma, also known as Haku. Also joining us in the silent mode is Batman Caden. Appreciate you all popping in there today. Another thing that we got from Shadow is this really cool Legend of Zelda decal thing. We're not going to be using the Joy-Cons because, you know, we're pretty against them, but this is a skin for not just the Joy-Cons themselves, but the Joy-Con holder. It's also got a skin for the actual Switch itself, but I'm not going to be using that because the way that the protection on the Switch and the docking and all that works at the moment. But I will be applying that eventually.
You look absolutely fabulous, Meg.
I know, man. I mean, this is just super awesome. The only thing that I have a problem with it, I mean, I love the mirror shades of it. I love the theatricality of it. The drawback to it is unfortunately, it does not fit well over my glasses. Fortunately, I can see pretty well without them. So we're gonna see how this goes for about the first, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. But if it gets to a point to where it becomes difficult for me to see exactly where I'm driving, then, I'm so rubbish at this game, I'm going to need every advantage I can get anyways. So we'll probably go for that.
Oh, wow, I just looked at stream. You're looking amazing.
Oh, yeah, man. It's got the whole entire link. Can I not go silent? I don't know what you mean, Batman. Batman Caden, the restrictions in that room is only if you're an actual supporter for the channel. Either by time, financial, or skill, are you able to talk. So if you're wanting to be able to speak in voice chat, then you need to do something for the channel. Many people do different things. High Roller actually supported financially. Huin actually beta tested a lot of stuff with Clarence. Aponas has actually done a lot of research through a lot of videos for us. Catwater has been a mod of ours for a very long time, spending her own personal time to keep the channel flowing. I mean, there's things that, more than just financial. Matter of fact, if you think about it, of the 5 people that are in the voice chat, one being me, the other 4 being supporters, only one's financially contributed. Yeah, I'm glad they made it okay too, man. It's definitely kind of different though, because I mean, not only is it kind of weird. Movember's over. Yes, I did have a trim. I got this really cool beard. I gotta admit though, I kind of feel like Hulk Hogan from like NWO days, with like the blonde hair going and the dark beard here. So it's kind of a little iffy. But yeah, man. Sorry, Batman Kate. In the past, we used to let anybody that wanted to talk just say whatever they wanted to say in voice chat, and we had some people just kind of not respect everybody the way we wanted to with that. So we had to make some restrictions on who can speak and who can't. Of course, guys, like always in the past, when we do a actual Mario Kart stream, we give everybody about 5 minutes to come in and kind of get ready for the room. And then we do 4 mirror races. After those races, we accept any friend requests. So exclamation join, Nightbot will tell you what my friend code is. And then we do 5 just random battles, and we go ahead and accept the friend code again. And then we do 4 mirror races, and we just keep doing that over and over and over again until it's all done. But and as always with the Mario Kart stream, the last 2 things we try to do is a 200cc race, set of 4 of those, and a sudden death battle mode. Going for lunch, but you'll be back. All right, opponents. All right, no worries there. So guys, it's I started just a smidge late. So we got the game going up a smidge late as well, so we're gonna give everybody about, I don't know, about another minute. Oh.
I have a question. I saw you had a sticker mod for your Switch. Just you use.
Well, actually, this is what Shadow sent me. It's the actual Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sticker pack. I just applied it yesterday. While I was doing it, it actually turned my Switch on. I was at my actual workstation, so I didn't even realize I'd hit the button. But it's pretty snazzy. It's the Joy-Cons though. I hate using Joy-Cons, so we're gonna be using, while we're racing, we're still gonna be using Pro Controller here. But I wanted to show that off because that was just super awesome to get in the mail.
Well, you say that I also have I have like the official Zelda Breath of the Wild dock and dual controller sticker mod, like the golden one.
Okay.
I thought one.
No, this right here is this is actually official Zelda Breath of the Wild as well. It's got the Sheikah blue and gold trim on it, and it's actually got the title screen from Breath of the Wild that gets on the front of the actual Switch dock and on the sides as well. And then on the back of the Switch, it actually turns the Switch into like a Sheikah slate. So it's pretty cool. I haven't applied the dock decals yet because one of the things that my dock unfortunately is one of the first docks. So it's kind of got that weird bend to it. So in order to protect the screen of my Switch, I've actually used the packing material that the Switch came in to wrap over it. Yeah, I do look a little bit different, Pizza Ball. This is like the second thing we've had in the P.O. box come in. I know, it's great. It's great. We might have to start wearing this for like all the official Zelda streams or something. I don't know yet. It just really depends upon what it does with my vision. And sometimes without my glasses, it's okay. And sometimes without my glasses, I get a headache after a bit. So depending upon how all that kind of goes, is whether or not these will be a permanent fast set for a while. But yeah, guys, it is kind of interesting. What's really kind of weird with it is, of course, you know, the reflection and everything and the green screen kind of playing with, because I know you can't really tell, but this is actually like green right here, and it's like Link's hat. But I'm pretty sure it's what's tripping it up. It's like you can see it just barely, but it's actually the hat and the little pointy ears and everything. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think it's a fun little toy to kind of get in the mail. I mean, you know, if I'm wearing that, and I actually got Tingle right beside me, I kind of look official. I mean, I think all we need is Digrat to show up behind me with the Korokman mask, and we'd be just set.
Yeah, I put up the pictures of the sticker mod I had to show you what I meant, because I haven't seen that sticker mod anywhere in the Netherlands in any shop I've went to for Twitch's.
Oh yeah, that one. I've seen that one actually. The GameStops around here have that one. I like both of them. So you see the way that your back of your Switch is? That's actually the front of the Switch dock for mine.
Oh.
So where you have actually the black on gold front of your Switch dock, that's actually what mine has. And the back of the actual Switch has this kind of motif going again.
Okay.
But yeah. I see that, man. Guys, I think we've probably got everybody in here that we're going to get right off the beginning. Where is your Pondo's Lodge? Oh, Indigo D, 99.91%, man. That's rough, man. That last little 0.99% trying to find those oh man, those locations in Breath of the Wild. Good, best of luck with that, Indigo D. Best of luck. Well, let's see here. Where are we going to fire this up here? You know, we talked about Sunshine Airport a lot yesterday. I think I'll try to see if we can get in there today.
Hey, that's what we started off with.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
amazing,
what we
amazing.
did too.
But the question is though, High Roller, were you doing mirror mode for it, or were
We
you
were,
just?
yeah,
Oh
actually.
man, I got you guys practicing mirror mode courses now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
boy.
practicing a lot last night too.
Oh wow, a couple people actually just went off with the. I see exactly how this day's gonna go. That's awesome, man. That's
Oh,
awesome.
we got
Hey.
Sunshine Airport. Let's go.
Well,
Let's
we had
go.
3 out of 6 of us were picking it. It was a pretty good possibility. Hey, it looks like we got Jenny Russo in there with us as well, DJ Brad and Batman Caden. Appreciate you all being here to play with us today.
I wonder if Pizza Ball will be joining.
Come on, pizza.
He
It's
might jump
time.
in there. I
The
think
question is, I wonder if Lucas will pop in.
Lucas might. I know Freddie Fazbear probably will. He was in Discord and was excited that we were actually doing it this morning. And Freddie's actually one of our other watchers from the Netherlands, so
Oh, and I just realized DJ Brad's in this.
yeah, DJ Brad's a good player, man.
Oh, I'm gonna have a rough time winning now.
Oh man,
Wow, that was really
I know.
well shot.
I know, right?
Actually, I am.
I was
impressed.
proud of that one. I knocked that one right on your head, man. I was like, that's just beautiful. That's like the #1 good. I got to blame it on the glasses now. They just filter all that light, and it's like having a HUD. I mean, it's not like that, but it kind of feels like it. Having a heads-up display on my head almost. But I don't think I'm gonna have another shot like that the whole entire day today. So I'm just gonna enjoy the one I got.
No, somebody stole my mushrooms.
That was me.
Oh. And since I just saw those triple mushrooms like bouncing the screen around me, that means that you are about to unboo nearby. Oh, there's a bullet bill behind me somewhere. Oh, and a blue shell.
Blue shell incoming.
Yeah,
Oh, good thing that's not mine.
yeah, that's not mine either. That might be my problem if I can pass 2 more people, but I don't think there's a chance I'm gonna get.
What?
Oh, lightning
Why?
mid. I hate lightning when I get mid jump.
I had the piranha plant eat a ghost which was going to steal my items. The piranha plant ate it.
Oh wow. That's unfortunate.
I'm right behind you, DJ Bird. Come on.
Oh.
Red shell.
Red Shell Club, man.
Red Shell
Welcome
Club.
to Red Shell Club.
All the members of the Turtle Club have red shells. That's what we've been told by other people on the stream. We had somebody join in, a couple Fridays ago, and they're like, "I've never been in a game with so many red shells before." And I was like, "Really?" it just seemed to
There are
happen.
some red shells.
Hey, Dylan. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's me. It's Max Synchro, guys, with Convertible Turtle Gaming. Of course, those of you that are new to the channel, that is a channel with myself and my wife, Dig Rat. You can type !Dig Rat to get information about her stream that she'll be doing tonight. But
Oh, so close.
Blue
There
shell
will-
coming.
no, there's not.
What? Why did I get a blue shell?
Because you were the first person. You're considered first place because you're right before the. Yeah, if you're on the 3rd lap and you're the last person that hasn't crossed the finish line yet, or the next person to cross the finish line, blue shell will hit you.
Oh my god.
It did me very little good because I got shelled in the past, but yeah. Is Digrat a fan of the new look? Digrat saw it. She thought it was awesome. She's like, well, you're going to have to wear that on stream. I mean, it's just fair, right? I was like, well, yeah, of course it's fair. It's awesome is what it is.
I'm gonna take a very much appreciated map. Gonna be so appreciated by the community and by everyone in this call.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
I'm done.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
No.
Wait, no.
No.
Oh, there's 3 Excite bikes, but I think that's a Pizza Ball that went for the... No, wait, maybe not.
No. We're good. We're good.
We got a Moo Meadows up there.
Well, it's not. Let's avoid saying that, right?
Oh, Alicia! Hey, yeah, awesome. I don't see your name in the list. What is going on with my head, Mag? Well, Dylan, this is actually something that Shadow sent us through the P.O. box today. And it's basically a link face, man. It's a little off-putting, I won't lie. It's definitely something that's taken me a little bit to adjust to. But you know, that's one of the cool things about the PO boxes. You know, if there's fun stuff like this that people want to send in, we have no problem with being able to receive that now. That information, of course, is in the description for the video if you want to know what our PO box is.
I shelled myself.
I hate when that happens. Usually it's a green shell that winds up hitting me.
Yes.
I've actually managed to hit myself with a red shell once. I was not.
Really?
Yeah, you know, if you backwards fire a red shell, it does not auto track.
Oh, yep, that's
Yeah, and I backwards fired it, and it wound up hitting me, and I was like, how did that even happen? Because they're supposed to shatter when they hit the wall, but apparently I was just too close to the wall or something. I was like, wow, that's my luck. You thought it was a digital effect at first. You know, it kind of seems that way a bit when I look back on it because of the way the green screen picks up on it. But, oh, there's double star power coming behind me. I'm not a fan of that at all.
So bad in this map, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
I'm
I
not
just
really,
cannot get past
I'm not used to this map like at all.
Me
To
neither.
be honest, it doesn't have. Oh, there's a bullet bill coming behind me. Well, high roller, I guess you get to have 5th place because I wasn't going to stand in your way. That was
That was
pretty-
no one.
that was no one.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, blue shell incoming.
blue shell.
Also,
DJ can
also
have
my
that.
present.
Thank you. I might be able to pass DJ now. Oh, come on, let me pass. Man, DJ, you just will not let me pass.
Jeez, I just got 3 shells, y'all. Not fair.
Also me. I'm being a
man,
dick.
I watch the language, dude.
Lags and
Oh,
time,
yes.
that's not acceptable.
Hey, hey, if I have to, Catwater, I will shoot the shell at you. Actually, I'm probably just gonna shoot the shells to get it out of inventory. But you're like so far ahead of me now.
Oh, I just came out past DJ.
Lucky mag, really.
Oh no, I just got smacked by Lava Bowser. I don't think I'm exactly lucky at this point. I have no clue which route I'm on even. I don't recognize half the route I'm going. Oh wow, a red shell coming behind me and lightning mid-jump on top of that.
I'm getting bombarded by shells, lightning, everything.
I'll be taking second again.
Is next week a buffet? Unfortunately not, Jenny. Yeah, Jenny, we will not be streaming starting Friday, December, well, whatever this coming Friday is. Friday, December the 8th, there will not be another stream until Friday, December the 15th. I will be visiting my family in Oklahoma, and so we'll be gone there. You as the link Kirito, okay. But yeah, no, this is retro, not retro. What am I wearing, Freddy? I'm actually wearing this really cool set of glasses that Shadow sent us. You can see it's actually like sunglasses, but what it puts on you, man, is this really cool kind of Link effect. It's kind of growing on me. I'm doing pretty good, JYJR. This is a gift that we got from Shadow in the mail. It's pretty awesome. We got that, and we actually got a custom skin for our actual Joy-Cons and our Switch. We applied the Joy-Con one, but oh yeah, there's okay. We got Kirito in here now with us. Okay.
Did I hear Kirito?
There's no movement.
Yeah, Kirito's the red-eyed me with the blue hair. We're waiting for somebody to choose another course, though. It looks like Jenny. And, well, we got a lot of juggling going in here. Oh, no worries, JYJR. You know, it's early Sunday morning. Some of us are still waking up. Doing some maths. Okay. If you're doing math, you know, your brain could be discombobulated a little bit.
Huh. That Kirito character has the same eyes, same glasses. The only difference is blue hair.
I know. It's almost like you have like a duplicate or something.
Got a connection. I got a connection going.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, though,
I'm
the
passing you this time.
we know what we at least know what Haku's motivation is this time. At one point it was to beat Lucas, and then Lucas's became to beat Haku. It was kind of funny on Friday. it was really hilarious because they were going at it. I mean, really violent like almost. But neither
It
one
was
of
all
them were
the
taking
racist
first place for a
anyway.
while. 7th grade geometry. You know, of all the more advanced maths, geometry is probably the most useful in my opinion. Um, that and trig. If you ever play any kind of actual sport or any kind of actual skill-based game, pool comes to mind. Geometry and trigonometry are going to be probably your best friends. You may not need to understand the exact math behind it, but understanding most of the theory will at least make it better for you if you're trying to play pool with friends and non-friends alike.
Yeah, at my workplace, people pool all the time because we just received a brand new pool table.
Oh, that's awesome. Is it regulation size
Who
or
has
is it
3
bar
red
size?
shells?
You're welcome, High Ruler.
Oh, somebody wanting a red shell. I got a red shell.
Well, that's too late.
Well, the blue
No,
shell I
wait.
threw after it, maybe not.
Blue shell. Whoever threw the blue, red shell. Ooh.
I threw the red shell and the blue shell, one after the other. It's kind of nice.
Wow.
Oh, wow, my gold mushroom was stolen.
Huh? What? No, I didn't just.
Oh, I hear cat water clearing her throat over there.
Sorry about that.
Ah,
My
It-
throat is really bad today.
oh, I was thinking you
DJ
just stole my
shit.
golden mushroom is what it was.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit you, DJ. Just wait. This guy get a perfect hit. Ah,
Oh, lightning out of nowhere.
why the lightning? Why? I don't want the lightning.
School isn't really fun, but it is important. Yeah, this is true, Sally. School can be fun. I mean, if you we'll let somebody else have that death with wings because we really don't want death with wings coming after us.
I don't want that either.
You know, I am kind of disappointed in the Mario Kart 8 blue shell because they did take the wings off. of it.
I took first place.
No, I really lie.
The last few meters, I saw that blue shell come.
Oh,
Right instead of left.
I went from like 4th or something to 8th. Just not my
I
day
got
today.
ahead of, whatever. I got ahead of DJ. I'm fine.
Well, guys, as fun as these are, I definitely can see some issues with depth a little bit. So I'm going to switch out to the real glasses. All right.
You're still seconds, don't worry.
Ah, DJ.
DJ.
Still 2nd place.
He's my only competition right now.
I just need to get back in the groove again. Yeah, Sally, a little bit. I gotta admit, you know, part of it's getting back in the groove, but a part of it also is we just have some really good Mario Kart players in the Turtle Club. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that the only way you can get better at something, and this is weird to say or to think about, right? But the only way you can improve is someone has to beat you. Because if you're the best at something, then that means you can't go any further, and it's not until you lose that you wind up seeing that there's a different level higher than you. Kind of goes back to
No. No.
Moo. Get to moving, Haiku.
This is the last race. It all just works perfectly. It's
Oh,
all
oh yeah,
Do this
oh
to
yeah.
me.
all planned.
You're done. You're done.
I don't know who
See
has
you
the cat
too.
ear helmet on, but that is awesome. That's actually pretty cool. That's Cax Boy, who has the helmet on there. It looks like Mag's
Oh, I
new
just
groove.
noticed that. That's cool.
It is cool. It is cool. You know, this is something that when they do the next Mario Kart, right? I think they could do some kind of actual like amiibo support for it, for like customization gear like that.
I think they do already.
I thought they did.
Yeah, they do that already.
Is that on the Wii U or is that on the actual
Oh.
Switch as well?
That's on the Switch.
Pretty sure that's on the Switch.
Huh. Okay, so
Why the red
That
shell?
that is
Me.
probably actually
Wow.
amiibo
He's back here.
actually.
interesting.
And a red shell.
That's the only way you can get special.
Like helmets and stuff like that. Interesting. Wow, there's just a huge cluster of us everywhere.
Well, thanks for getting rid of the people in front of me, Hollywood. I'm gonna like take first now and be on my way.
Boy, you're an awful
You
confident
guys,
person today,
yeah,
Haku.
you guys are really good, but you're also really competitive.
I don't know what it is. I'm just competitive today.
Smack talkers.
See, I learned a long time ago that you just can't talk smack unless you can back it up. And I've learned in this game I can't back it up, so I just don't talk it that often. Occasionally I'll get lucky somehow.
I don't even know how that happened.
Well, I'll be taking my first place.
Congrats.
Ooh, it's happening. I was second with
Oh, did I get it?
Max.
Yeah, just squeeze right.
Right in front.
Like I know. Use the
Hey, that's
meat.
well deserved.
I had a pretty good line there. It wasn't an
Ooh,
easy
GG,
one to
man.
grab. Yeah, I did all right.
Yes, I beat TJ. Yes. First
Oh.
place is mine.
Well, we know what Haku's goal in life was today, so now that he's accomplished that,
Well, I don't think I've ever beaten DJ, so it's like an accomplishment right now.
Yeah, he's really good.
he is. We have quite a number of really good people that play in the Turtle Club. I've noticed that as the club gets bigger and bigger, we wind up getting better and better players. I'm like, well, today's the day that I go in instead of shooting for like 8th place. Let's go ahead and shoot for 10th, and we'll be really good with that today. All right, so we're going over to battle mode now, guys. No computer players, 5 rounds. We had no
Let's
invites coming in, so we'll actually random battle. So we got that going. All right, so let's go ahead and fire this up and see how the tables can turn sometimes, because that's one of the things that we do here is we do battle mode and race mode. Go Hyrule, show what a Dutchman is made of. You got something cheering for you over there, man. Freddy Fazbear. I really appreciate the respect there.
Guys. I'm gonna be merciless.
Gonna be merciless. Well, I mean, one of my best tactics in battle mode is hiding in the corner somewhere and just waiting for somebody, depending upon the mode, of course, in the map.
I've experienced it. I've
Yeah.
experienced it pretty badly.
He's learned not to
Oh,
challenge it.
yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Sunshine on.
A lunar colony. Ugh, I hate
This
this
is so
map.
gross.
This map has no good place to hide with the shine.
No, it doesn't.
That's the idea.
Where's my
Oh.
precious?
Your precious is going to be in the hands of somebody else, probably.
Aw, man, please be by me.
Oh, it's actually.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
me.
wow. I am going to be fighting to steal it from somebody at this rate for certain.
So it looks like Cutie Go's got it, huh? No, Katie's got it. Oh,
Oh.
stop throwing those.
Yeah, we're gonna go back for some supplies and some reinforcements and a lot of other things that might help.
I just hold it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I actually had green shells coming after you, and there went the wonderful thing that happens if nobody gets the shine fast enough. It seems like it likes to teleport out.
Back here, Kitty. Toes.
Hey, Red Fox, how's it going, man?
Oh
Where
wow,
you
it's
get
right
it?
there.
Yeah, it's doing that kind of weird,
High
funky
roller, go
thing.
away.
Come here, High Ruler. Haku.
Nope,
Where you
go
at?
Away, go away. I'm
Oh,
going
oh, come on.
to
I got something special for you, man.
I don't
It's
think you want to throw it. I don't
it's
think-
red.
Oh.
Oh.
No, why? How dare you?
Oh. I will, because it's the object, man. That's how I dare. That's how I dare.
Where are you? Where's the shine? Oh, I see you. I see you too. Ah.
Enough studying. All right, JYJR.
Gonna go for some surprise here.
Oh, this might be a winning run.
It could be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, DJ got it. Get back here, DJ.
And near
star power.
Ah, he had star power. I know. Wasn't that horrible? I hate the. It's oh. I will definitely take the lightning bolt and oh.
I think Kirito's got this in the bag.
Yeah, looks like he does. Good game, Kirito. Good game.
I think that helmet is actually an Animal Crossing one.
Well, JYJR, it's actually explained in the description, man. How we play the actual game, man. So, it's one thing that I do at the very beginning of the stream, and I'll explain a couple other times, man. But this far into it, we're going to be recommending that you read the description of the video, dude.
It's actually funny that I'm the only Dutchman that has 0 points. So.
It has
I
0
got
what?
11, so I have a pretty good choice, not choice, chance.
Well, you know, Shine is one of those like really swingy parts. I mean, it's pretty fun to see it pop up when it does because it basically changes the whole game.
We got a bomb blast going.
Yeah, I'm probably about to get wrecked.
Blast of a run. Blast of a run.
Of course, you know, Shine Thief happened the first round on this, so it's going to be interesting to see how the other 4 play out.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I've done that twice now. Blowing my engine.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you know, on the Bomb Blast, it's not a horrible thing to do because usually the first people up front are the ones that get hit real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
I blame it for actually working Saturday instead of, you know, getting to do all the fun stuff. I kind of wasn't thinking. JYGR, man, dude, it's all explained in the actual description on how to do everything, so that's going to be a timeout, man. That's part of the rules, you know. We don't really.
Ooh, Ellie, getting me, huh?
And then we have to. And the thing with the rules, man, is we have to treat everybody equally with the actual rules. Once we let people get away with not following the rules, we have to start letting everybody get away with not following the rules. And that's just, we can't do that.
I'm getting so full.
DJ. If you waited for me and then just threw it in my face.
That happens sometimes. I think you probably want to ask, well, you can ask Kirito about that one because he was the last person who was following me and got a bomb in the face, but you can also ask, oh, Kirito got me finally.
I love how my 3 points have come from High Ruler.
Oh my gosh. Chasing somebody down today. Hey, Vulcan, how are you today?
I'm throwing bombs, but they're not hitting. I'm throwing bombs, but they're not hitting.
Well, there is going to be some desync problems with your connection being all the way out in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So that is kind of a disadvantage that you do have, especially in the battle arena. It's not as bad in the race arena because it can calculate that a little bit better and easier.
Oh, DK, okay.
Oh, I got smacked by DJ Brad.
Yeah, he smacked me down to 3 points.
I'm at 4 right now, and now I'm at 2. Won first place at your bowling. Congrats! Good job. Good job. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like, yeah, Vulcan. Okay, we're just going to slow down a little bit. High Roller is throwing way too many.
Yeah, I know. He's got quite a bit going on.
We'll just let him do a circle right into the bomb I put down on the ground. And, oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll get out of here. There's way too many colors of smoke falling right now. Congrats on getting the gold at your bowling event. Way cool. That was insane. That was crazy. I'm happy with my 3 points so far. I mean, we'll take those all the way to the loser circle. And for those of you that are just joining in the festivities today, I got to show you guys this. This is actually a mask That can be worn with glasses. Unfortunately, without my glasses on, it gave me a bit of a headache, but it was real fun to wear. Shadow actually sent this to our new P.O. box, which is super awesome. And he also sent some decals in for our actual Switch controller. We're currently still playing with the Pro controller, but we wanted to keep that out there to show you guys what it looks like because it's just super awesome. Oh, looks like the room's starting to fill up. Oh, there's Vulcan. Hey, Vulcan.
I think
Vulcan.
the battle of the gods is about to begin.
We're just
We got DJ, we got Vulcan.
here. We
Battle of
This
the
is gonna be
Titans.
great.
Battle of the Titans coming in. Absolutely. Hey, looks like we got Pizza Ball in the Discord with us too now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hello, Pizza Ball. Pizza Ball, you gotta get in this. We only got 2 slots left.
I despise this game mode. Absolutely despise it.
Bread's in there
I'm
too.
gonna be
Way
the
cool.
first one to...
Oh,
Renegades,
Renegades.
yes.
What is the P.O. Box address? Freddie, P.O. Box address is in 2 places, man. You can get it in the actual address. Is going to be in the P.O. Box room in the Discord. It has the information in there for you. You can also get it out of the description for the video. If you'll look up the description for the video, scroll down about midway, you'll see all the different ways to contact us. Our Discord, our channel, and snail mail.
No! Oh, that was so unfair!
Yeah, this is probably going to be one of those modes that aren't going to be too kind to you, High Roller, because of the DC thing, man.
Oh, okay, I do a bomb. Ooh, thank you.
Alright, let's see here. I got a single shell and a single shell. My item drops have just not been kind during this run. There's DJ Brad. If we could just get him arrested, we'll be alright.
Oh, no, no, no!
He just ran right into me. That was actually kind of humorous, man. I was like, ah, there we go.
Oh my god.
Didn't last long though. You were out in a couple seconds. Oh, there's Kirito. Let's see if we can have Kirito. Yeah, just right there by the.
Kirito's on my team. Let's go. Dora online fan power.
Looks like we got man, we just keep cycling through people. We can't keep anybody in prison long enough.
Power to the renegades.
Well, we got you down to 3, so
Hey,
well,
I don't think so.
we did for a bit. I'll snag this Peach. Peach is good for a point. And then Caden gets the box open right away. There's DJ Brad. He's only got 1 place he can go. Oh, and he just went really fast through it.
Ooh, I see Pete's balls coming on. I got a notification for him coming on.
Okay, well, JYJR, man, the 200cc race is the very last race of the day, so that's going to happen about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's an approximation, man. That's an approximation. And as far as it being friends, it's just Switch friends, man.
I'm just standing here. I'm surprised.
Thank you, Peter.
I'm literally just standing here. Nobody is noticing me.
I got a pretty good idea where you might be standing then.
Yeah,
No!
Mag does know the hiding
I know I am really good at finding hiding spots. Trust me on that.
Ooh,
if-
man,
if-
we're going down in numbers.
Oh yeah, you guys are down to 3 again, but there's 13 seconds. I don't know. I don't know if we
Yes.
can manage that. Ugh.
Thank you, Peach. Oh, I think that was a CP. Yep. That
Yep.
was
CPU Peach. CPU Peach.
CPU Peach for the rescue.
I know,
GG
right?
Again.
Some of the CPUs are pretty vicious when it comes to this particular mode. Good game. Oh yeah, absolutely good game.
Oh, what DJ was? Oh, I forgot DJ was on my team. That's not gonna help me win. Dang it.
Well, I know Pizza Ball's in voice chat with us. I see him unmuted. I don't know if his voice chat's working though or not.
I did see him come on Mario Kart 8, so he should be joining.
Yeah, there he is. I see him with his awesome hairstyle there.
There he is. He's got that mild look going.
Oh, I heard it a bit
Alright.
there. That was a testing I heard.
G'day, guys.
Hey, good day, man.
He is here. Sveel, pizza.
So now we got people in the Netherlands, people in the United States, and people in Australia all playing on this now.
The connection interval is so great. just compare that. America is pretty far away, but Australia is literally at the other side of the world for me.
People
Ooh,
sleeping,
love
so
that.
might not talk much. That's okay, Pizza Ball. Break till track season. Oh, well, that's awesome. So you got like, what, 2 or 3 months off then, Vulcan, don't you? Yeah, guys, Vulcan's an actual Olympian in the Special Olympics. They participate in bowling and track. And they just got the gold at state, which is super awesome
That's
in my
awesome.
opinion. I know, man. I never really did too well.
I definitely love bowling for fun.
Bowling for fun's good. I did a lot of bowling growing up. My parents, you know, back in like the early 90s, bowling was kind of like LAN parties for adults, you know. So a lot of adults, probably in their mid-30s or so at that point, were really big into it. So I got dropped off at a bowling instructor all the time at the bowling alley when my parents actually did league night, which was okay. You know, I learned how to bowl and stuff. You can't send stuff to the P.O. box? Not allowed? Okay, well, that's all right, Freddy. No worries, dude. I totally get that. I totally get that. I mean, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, your privacy is very important. And if your parents don't wish for people to know where you live, that's a very important thing, man. You shouldn't feel too sad about that. You should feel glad that you've got parents that care about you that much, man. Because as your parents, I'm sure would be one of the first people to let you know, there are a lot of strange people on the internet, like, you know, full-grown adults that play video games with kids. Wait a second, that really didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to sound. But, you know, there are a lot that play for the wrong reasons, and not just for the fun of it. But so that's important there. Hey, Matt, how's it going, dude? We are playing some Mario Kart.
I was curious if the address showed on the Amazon parcels I sent.
It did not actually, Pizza Ball. I was really kind of curious if it was you or Shadow who had sent it, because it showed up as being from the Amazon distribution center. So it wasn't until after I opened the package, and it had your like note in there. I was like, oh, okay. It's yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Very true, Freddie. You can always put your art in the Discord, and that's just as appreciated, man. But yeah, I was just, me and Digger were talking too, because I was thinking, man, she's like, what's going on? And I said, well, one of the first people to send something to the P.O. box is Pizza Ball. She's like, oh, doesn't he live like in like a different country? I'm like, yeah, he lives in Australia. She's like, good gosh, Mag, you know that's going to be super expensive for people that are like not in the United States. I'm like, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. She's
Yeah,
like,
that's
well,
crazy.
you know, if they want to send something like that, I guess it's up to them. And then we see it's like from Amazon, and we're like, well, maybe the shipping wasn't like anywhere near horrible, because, you know, Amazon does like really good shipping deals. But
Hey boy, I won!
but yeah, it's like, Silly Squirtle Gaming.
I used the American website and just did the Prime off that, so it took 2 days.
Yeah, I was surprised. I get anytime there's a package that's bigger than the PO box, I actually get an email saying, "Hey, you got a package, come and get it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I actually saw that email after I checked the PO box, which is kind of funny.
The
'Cause you-
thing is for me is that if I would send a package to America, it would cost me. If I would send a package cheaper than around 20 euros, I would pay more than 20 euros of packing cost, but the packing cost would be more than the package itself.
I know it's crazy. I know it's like Shadow sent one by postal mail, and we saw that the shipping for the, and you guys see what it is. I mean, this is not a very heavy object. I mean, the size of it, I mean, it's light enough to wear on my head without causing any kind of actual head fatigue. And the decals, they just come in a sheet, and it was like a $7 shipping cost. All right, see you, Red. Thanks for hanging out. And Silly Squirtle Gaming, I remember you. I think you hang out on Laura's Discord a lot, if I'm thinking of the right person.
Is it Tiny Squirtle?
No, it's Silly Squirtle Gaming.
Nah, Tiny Squirtle's on Laura's.
Okay. Tiny Squirrels and Laura's. All right. I know there was a Squirtle somewhere involved. Squirtle Squad has a lot of Squirtles out there. Wonder how much it would cost to send something from where you are in Canada. Not sure, Sally. You know, and if it does cost an arm and a leg, definitely the Amazon thing is going to be the best way to go about it. And that would be what we would recommend as far as that goes. Going to sketch me sitting on a T-Rex. Oh, that'd be pretty funny, man. Joining the match? Appreciate that, Matt. No, you don't. You did join my Discord, though. Oh, okay. Way cool. I knew the name sounded familiar, and all I could think of was it was on a Discord. You have to forgive me, man. I've been up since like 5 o'clock yesterday, and it right now is like 9, so it's getting a little late for me. So my brain starts to not exactly put things together.
Who's throwing bombs at me?
It was not me actually this time, and I do mean that honestly. I'm slightly disappointed in myself for that though. Somebody using explosives. You know, I actually got the explosive mask from Majora's Mask just recently, and that's actually one of those really fun ones. It blows yourself up to cause explosions.
No.
So I'm really good at using it for some reason.
Pizza ball, why?
Oh wow, the boomerang will actually track up. I did not know that. The boomerang will actually go up a different tier. That's... Wow, okay. Every time I use this boomerang, I feel better and better about it. JYJR, man, we've told you to read the description several times. At this point, though, you've basically violated all the rules for the description. I'm sorry, sir, but that will be a block from the channel. You didn't read the description. We recommended you to read the description. You said you read the description. And then the next thing you did was you basically told me to accept your friend request, which is said in the description not to do that. So sorry, man. I will miss you. If you want to keep watching our content, that's super awesome. But we'll be deleting your friend request afterwards, as it says in the description that we'll do that.
Darn it, who am I competing for the crown here?
I don't know.
Kirito, yeah.
Kirito's a good player, man. Here, let me help out one of the red-eyed me's on this game. Got a bomb for somebody.
Not me.
Not you? Okay.
No,
Fine. I'll drop it. I'll drop it by Kirito and see what happens.
Why? Who did it?
It might have been me.
No, it was DJ Brad. Oh my gosh, now I'm getting nailed with shells.
I did fire 3 red shells.
Oh my goodness, everybody's after me now.
It's just a whole cluster at this point. Oh my gosh. Coins are flying everywhere. It's like a shower of gold blood everywhere at this point.
Wow, I had 20 coins too.
Wow, we got a full boat now, guys. I just realized that we have, well, almost. We have 11 players in the battle. Congrats, Silly.
Third place, I'll take it.
You snuck in just at the last moment there, man.
I'm gonna really quickly get something to drink.
Well, you got a little bit of time. I'm going to actually go and accept our friend requests that we received and remove the ones that we've decided to remove.
Cool. Okay, I'll be right.
So you got about a minute or so.
Yeah, need my cookie.
Okay, and this one is actually one that we're going to be declining because of the actions that they took. All right, so guys, now that we got the battle mode in, that's a pretty cool me. Silly Squirtle, is that you with like the kind of the horns kind of looking thing? Because that's awesome looking, man. And of course, after our bomb blasting battle mode, we go over to Mirror Race, where we're going to do 4. Do 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 do. Alright, and you're the Satan in the room. Oh, okay, Matt. Thanks for clearing that up. Man, you know, TikTok clock is one of those that I like to look at, but I hate to drive through. It just, it's got some turns in it that just don't really work well for me.
I can get
You meant
aggressive
to tell
too.
people you love it, Mag. If you tell them you hate it, they'll pick it.
You know, I might actually know that. I could be employing reverse psychology at this point.
True, true.
Hello, genderless curse. How are you today? Welcome to the Turtle Club. Appreciate you being here.
Alright, Kirito. I'm gonna be stealing that crown back, thank you.
So maybe Ewan loves Moo Moo Meadows.
He could.
Secretly.
He may
You
just be
know-
really good at it. Who are the people talking? I'm currently joined by Catwater, Pizza Ball, who are my actual mods, and Haku, also known as Hugh and Kyoma, and High Ruler. They are supporters of our channel, all four of those people. That's one of the rules for voice chat is you do need to be a channel supporter, and that can be done by financial means, any kind of skill or talent that you lend to the channel, or any kind of actual time-consuming type project. And that's one thing that we do require. We used to let anybody that wanted to come in here and pop in and say whatever, but unfortunately, sometimes whatever is not kid-friendly. So, hey, Baby Blue TV, how are you today? We are doing some big blue racing at this point. We'll see how that goes.
Mute
Hey, welcome to the Turtle Club. Yeah, Big Blue and Mute City are kind of interchangeable in my head since they both have zero courses.
Yeah, that's true.
I almost wound up getting that red shell that got fired at me. Of course, your first game, you get a communication error. Oh, man.
No!
Nintendo's netcode is just not good for this game. Oh, Matt as well. Sorry to hear that, guys. Sorry to hear that. We're pretty comfortable that it's generally not the internet connection here that causes those. We've given Nintendo every possible out to explain those away. Oh, at least I didn't get lightning bolted like in the middle of the jump. Hey, Yosef, how's it going, man? Long time no see, dude. Glad to see you still kicking around. You know, this is one of those courses that can be super fast real quick because of all these speed bursts.
Imagine doing this in 200s.
Oh. See, 200 is one of those things that I just basically presume that if I make it to the finish line before the actual camera that chases all the cars down, that I'm still doing all right. Oh, almost. Oh, there's a blue shell for somebody. Yusuf, I do remember you from our Zelda series. I don't remember exactly which Zelda series because we've played a lot. Okay, Vulcan. Well, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you racing with us. Have a good church service.
I got a bullet bill on 4th place.
Hey, Christian.
Wait, what?
How's it going? Yeah, that's because of the desync. That's actually the upside to the desync thing is things that you shouldn't be getting in such a high place, you actually will wind up getting.
Star power.
I got it again!
Yep.
I got star power in 3rd place. And I got a gold mushroom in 4th place.
Yeah, the items on when it desyncs, when the system doesn't really know exactly what place you're in, it can cause some crazy stuff. I got mushroom and gold power right now, but I'm in 8th, which
Wait,
you know
what?
you.
How did I get... No!
Oh.
I got a blue shell in 2nd place. Why?
That was me.
Oh, good job, Catwater. Catwater with the snipe. Oh, I'm here in 9th, almost at the finish line. Bullet Bill into 8th. I'll take it. You'll join the match. Slowest guy there. I don't know, Matt. I don't know, man. See, Cade looked like he took up the rear on that one, so you're not exactly the slowest by any stretch of the imagination. And it's not so much about speed. It's also about control and luck. Christian, no worries about missing streams. We understand this is a time that people have work and they have school, and they have after-school activities. We totally get that. We totally get that. Yosef, as far as Super Mario Odyssey, I have not played Super Mario Odyssey. I don't have any personal plans to play the game. I'm not an action platformer kind of guy. Especially, you know, in my downtime, I like to play a lot of, you know, role-playing and tactical games and building games. On stream, usually if you're, you know, being a good streamer, in my opinion, you're conversing with people. And my brain just doesn't have the focus to talk to people and be able to do quintuple jumps with Cappy and spins and dives all at once. Just doesn't work that well. And some guys like Epic Potato Chip, they can do just fine at that. Me, maybe in my prime, and that's a hard maybe. But you know, these days, nah, not so much, man. Well, thanks, Yusuf. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, blew myself up. Hey, rip my.
Yeah, you might have a little hard difficulty.
11th place. Can make a comeback.
Oh, you can definitely do that on this track, man.
Oh, no.
This is one of those tracks that's just a straight scramble for the bottom and hope for the best.
This track is so bad when using bikes. You gotta
Oh
be so
yeah,
skilled.
this is an anti-bike track. I've seen a lot of people that actually will do bikes on our stream. We'll switch out to a cart of some choosing when
I'm
this
still
happens.
using bike, but it's just you gotta be so good drifting.
Oh, yeah, fell off again. I'm constantly falling off. I have 0 traction. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Golden shroom out this one. Into the water I go. Hope for the best. What do you consider to be your prime? You're still pretty young. Sally, I would say that my video game playing prime was back in my 20s. Back when I had very little responsibility in the world. Because that's important for being a really good competitive video game player, in my opinion, is you have to have a whole lot of time to do nothing but play games. And when I just boil it down, video game wise, I have, or just free time in general, if you count the number of hours I stream in the day, I get about 4 to 5 extra hours on average per week to do just about what I want to do. So, and you know, because that's one thing that people, you know, think that once the camera goes off, I'm done, right? But what they don't realize is it takes about half an hour before the camera goes on and about an hour after the camera goes off. Wow, I just got back-to-back stars, man.
I got shelled 3 times and then knocked over by a bullet bill.
Someone wanted you to lose pretty bad. But yeah, so when it, oh wow, red shelled into the ink. Ugh. I'm about to get starred right off the track too, I think. Nope. Person with the stars just passed me, both of them. But yeah, so
I guess.
so yeah, when it's all said and done, I have about, you know,
Oh, that's not my best track at all.
yeah, there's a lot of people that don't quite have it as a good track, but you know, it does happen. You gotta be ready just to get to whatever. Well, I have a T-Rex, but no mag drawn yet. Oh, well, Freddy, that's all right, man.
I'm gonna go no mercy anymore.
We got 3 rainbow roads.
No mercy.
Me,
Mercy's
DJ,
on the
and High
shoulder.
Ruler with the rainbow roads.
Well,
The train one's pretty good
at
though.
least they're not bad rainbow roads.
And this one is the worst, I think.
Hi, Eponos. Thanks for joining in. You know, I like the first one. Out of all 3 of them, the first one's good, the train one's okay, and the space one's horrible. Yusuf, we're doing mirror. We always do mirror. Oh yeah, Sally. That's kind of how it goes with me. When I get off work, I come home and I get an hour to game when I come home, and I stream with that, right? I get home, I spend about half an hour getting the stream ready because I get in about 7:30, and then the stream fires off promptly at 8 o'clock. Well, as prompt as I can. But as far as like personal game time, occasionally when I wake up before work, I'll have a little bit. But usually not. Like today, we're going to be playing until 11 o'clock. And then after that happens, I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to wake up about 6 o'clock, eat breakfast for me. And then Digrat and I will actually be doing Digrat Sunday Night Skyrim. She's back, guys. Her and Fred will be doing the Dragonborn stuff again, starting at 7 o'clock tonight. And then there will be, unfortunately, another week without a Digrat in the mag. But then basically we're going to spend some time together afterwards. I got a good thick beard. Yeah, Freddy Fazbear, man. That was all thanks to No Shave November. That was a fundraiser that we participated in. Well, there's a ghost in front of me. I can tell because they got little mushrooms spinning around them.
random find.
Ooh, I got the Super 8 and a blue shell.
Oh
Wow.
God,
That's a great.
that's gross. That is super gross.
Wow. Well, I'm just gonna throw that blue shell now. Someone can have that.
I don't even know how I survived.
Well, as soon as that blue shell gets thrown, I'm gonna make sure I'm on the outside part of the track and not the inner part. Because the one thing I do know for certain. Oh wow! I just used golden boast. Yeah, bullet bill right just ragged me. High roller. That was a good activation.
Oh no 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 no! Almost. Was so close.
I'm gonna take 10th, maybe 9th. I'll be okay with that. Cool. It's hard to draw a mag. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. Second, first place. Congratulations, Squirtle. Congratulations.
What does that golden wheel behind Squid Games mean?
Means that they're using the steering assistance, so it helps them. It does. It's kind of a double-edged sword, though. If you're using the actual steering assistance, you won't drive off the track on your own, but it also means you can't drive off the track on your own. So, like doing shortcuts and that kind of stuff, you're just not going to be able to do it. Like Grumble Volcano, there's 2 shortcuts you can't use. The Sight Bike, there's like 1 shortcut you can't use. On Rainbow Road, there's like 4 you can't use. In Luigi's Mansion, there's like 2 you can't use. So there are some, disadvantages to it. Friendly advice: if you play your PC games and Nintendo games, any Microsoft games, there will be no more people watching you. Okay, I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, Yosef. Mary, hey, how's it going? Thanks for watching the channel today. And Korak Leaf, glad to see you, buddy. Glad to see you, man.
I think it's the exact opposite said about not watching. I think Nintendo is making an upmarch in the gaming industry. Last year, they have made almost one of the they were almost one of the most profitable gaming companies in the world, and I think it's only going to grow in the next few years because of the Nintendo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Switch having its ability to share video stream for even though it's a 30-second clip right now, right? It's still good. It's going to make social media really good. Their partner program that they have is extremely awesome as well. I mean, there are a lot of places that still will take all your revenue from streaming. Now, granted, I have yet to make a full dollar from the partnership program with Nintendo. Oh, just went over the edge. But, it is something that still allows them to have their copyright, have their actual material, allow them to actually have the final say-so on who's streaming their content so they can keep their corporate image the way they want it. Which is, meant to be a more family-friendly, kid-friendly kind of environment. And still allows people like myself to actually stream the content and get the games out there for the fun that they are. Now, Yusuf might be talking about the what was called briefly the Nintendopocalypse. Back when the Adpocalypse happened, Nintendo changed their actual advertisement revenue sharing program. And they didn't really change it. All they did was they just enforced the rules and regulations that were already there. And it was a big stink. I mean, a lot of people were like, you mean I have to follow the rules that I agreed to? This is just garbage. I'm not going to do that. And I was like, guys. But, so that might be it. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Went over the edge, literally, yes. I go over the edge a lot. And that's one of the things that if I was using steering assist, you'd be able to tell if I was or not, because you could actually literally ride the edge of the track without going over. And I didn't even realize when I first started playing, the game starts off with steering assist turned on. I thought I was just really, really good. I was like, Rainbow Road, I'm just terrified of. And then I saw my opportunity to take the shortcut on the original Rainbow Road. There's that jump that you can hit that goes between the 2 thwomp areas. I tried to hit it and it wouldn't let me take it.
I was third. I'm 10th.
Oh my god. Red shell, why?
Like 3 of us just 3 of us just activated the bullet bills, and the person all the way behind us activated the blue shell all at the same time.
I got
That
hit by
was-
all of it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm
The
done.
Just when I
I'm
thought
done.
I was gonna get first place.
DJ Brad in first, Haku in second, Squirtle in third, as well as L. Catwater and Squirtle tied for third. It's a pretty good race so far. Pretty good race.
Second place overall.
Overall, you know, I got 8th. I can't complain with that. I mean, that's better than what I used to do. I used to come in like 11th, right behind the baby Luigi. You know, like the NPC. So
I suppose I did steal first place from DJ Brad on the last one, so
you know that life goals. You gotta enjoy that. Gotta enjoy that. All right, so guys, just a second here. We're going to go ahead and go through our friend requests real quick, see if we have any that have been sent to us. We have not had any sent to us, so we'll go back there. And that was our mirror mode. So the next thing we're going to do is go into our random battles. And when we go to random battle mode, we turn off the computers because we don't want any computer players mucking around with it. Merida Exchange Ruins. Oh, there you go. Congrats, Indigo D. Congrats, man. All right, so we're going to fire that up and see how that goes. Doo-doo.
I'm actually going to choose my favorite character on the Wii, Koopa Troopa.
Koopa Troopa. Well, there you go, man. That's kind of a turtle. It's an interesting turtle.
Koopa Troopa for the win.
Shine Thief first again. Wow.
Oh wow, that
This
is
gonna be interesting.
Really interesting map to play it on.
that will
Oh,
be
Battle Stadium. Let's go. Let's go.
that will be interesting. That will be interesting.
Come on. bitch.
Yeah, Shine Thief is
Please be by me. Please be by me.
as long as I'm somewhere nearby some power-ups.
Oh, it's behind me.
Oh,
Someone's gonna get it
wow.
right away. There's no way I'm getting it.
Oh, rip. I know exactly who got it.
Ah.
Wasn't me. Awfully close to me, though. Oh, now this place has become just really bad. Just overloaded with everybody. Holy snikes. Come
Well,
on.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on.
be getting that.
Oh, who's got it now? Who's got it now?
Matthew does.
Oh,
I'm only getting boost. I have.
wow. I boosted.
Everybody-
Boost
wait,
is
wait.
good, actually. Boost is probably one of the best items to get on Shine Thief. Because you can wreck right into the person with the shine and it'll steal it right from them.
I've got 6 boosts in a row.
Wow,
so
is he gonna win? Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, Arturo stole the shrine. Probably won't be joining Voice. Too active in the house? Okay, well, no worries, opponents. We understand that, you know, life is what happens while we're making all of our other plans. Sometimes we want to join Voice, and sometimes the house is full of people. It's kind of like Pizza Ball. Pizza Ball is able to join us in the voice chat, but, you know, right now it's pretty late where Pizza Ball is.
I think Arturo's got this.
I
Probably
hit him
so. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, oh, someone knocked it out of him.
It's a creepy voice.
I'll take that.
Oh, wow. You know, the creepiness of the Whisper plus the actual Discord icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
creepy.
It's a little epic. It's a little epic. All right, so we
What are
got.
they charging per minute?
It's not quite that kind of voice. It's more like the "I'm behind you in the curtains" kind of voice, not the first
Oh,
minute's
yeah.
free kind of voice. Yeah.
Ghost
Oh,
voice.
it's just.
What? How did I miss that? What?
Starting to sound like Lucas when he was raging yesterday. Oh, I just bombed you with like 6 or 7 fireballs and it didn't actually register. Oh, I had that perfectly timed and somebody just swiped in and got it from me. I ran out of fireballs at the same time I had a boost available. Oh, 3 seconds.
No, Arturo.
And he's got a
no.
banana behind him and he bananaed me.
No.
Oh, GG
Why?
guys, GG. That was a lot of
GG.
activity.
Even though I wasn't there.
lot of activity, and unfortunately at the end of it, was not able to actually even track down the shine for a second, I think. That's the way this game goes sometimes. That's the reason why we play for fun, guys. If we, I just, you know, there's some people out there way more competitive than I. High Ruler and Haku come to mind, just thinking right away. It's going to be Coin Runner. It could be, it could be.
We're rivals, that's it. Like, the rest, I'm like, yeah, okay, well, Haku and I are like, we're rivals.
You're rivals. Okay, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
Trust
If
me,
he's
Lucas,
first and I'm
Lucas
second.
and me. Lucas and me got that going on too.
So basically what we're saying is like Haku's competitive and just drags a lot of people in with him. So okay, that'll
Whoa,
work.
whoa, hold on, hold on. Lucas started it.
Okay,
Lucas
okay,
started it.
all right.
And he dragged me in it. So that was just like, now I gotta be top notch.
Coin Runner's not that bad though, Silly Squirtle. If you got a good strategy like what I got, it can come out okay. You may not exactly win deploying my strategy, but you're not going to be on the bottom of the ladder usually. It's still a strategy that I'm not telling anybody about. Oh, if only Lucas was here, it'd be funny.
So true. We need Lucas in this.
8 out of 10 needs more Lucas. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, probably 10 out of 10.
Probably 10 out of 10 with Lucas. You know who I'm surprised isn't popped in, and he's been having some internet problems, so I'm kind of not 100% shocked. Is Zombie Billy? He's usually one of the first people to pop in here and knock us around here. Yeah, I know I'm showing everybody opponents, but it's still kind of working. I mean, I got 1 coin. I think like Haku's employed my strategy though.
I think I've already
This thing is absolutely killing me right now, I'm not joking.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. I'm used to usually hosting. I played on someone else's stream last week, and the desync just totally destroyed me. I mean, I was surprised that I was able to hit them with a blue shell. It was that bad. I was like, oh, okay. At least I know the blue shell will register on people. You know, it kind of forces that. But yeah, when you're not the host on this game, it's just really dreadful.
saw you behind me, Harry.
No, you didn't hit me. I was like, what? What?
Well, let's see what somebody is going to be sad for missing. Oh, triple shell. I'll take those triple shells.
What?
Oh, this is just not my game. This is not going well.
I'm just getting hit by nothing. It's just nothing.
Well, I hit you. I know I hit you. DJ
Yeah,
Brad's
yeah,
got a
also.
fat stack. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and take them down a little bit. Use a little bit of boomerang love on somebody. Give a bomb to High Ruler. See what we can do else here. Triple shells. Don't think we're gonna be able to enjoy the triple shells as much as we want.
I'm very.
I'm actually doing all right
No, why? Why? I was trying to.
because I wanted some coins, and they're not spawning where I want them to spawn anymore. So I just have to knock you over and take them
I
from
really
you.
go away.
Okay, my last coin, please. Anyone that sees me, spare me, please. I have 1 coin. 1.
Oh, I know that laugh from Catwater. You're not gonna like what's gonna happen next.
Oh man, I have 1 coin, please, guys. Spare me. I yield.
You yield.
Yeah.
Ah, that's your mistake. You thought we were playing with Mercy Roll Attack.
I 2 coins. Yes.
Yeah, I had 2 coins too. We tied.
I got 7.
So proud.
I'm so happy. I have 2 points for this whole entire run.
Pizza Ball's got 17. 1 more than me.
Man,
I
good
must
job,
have
Pizza
some.
Ball. Oh yeah, man. And for those of you guys just joining in to watch, my name is Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming. That's myself and wife Digrat. I stream every morning at 8 a.m., family-friendly content, and on Fridays we do whatever the highest supporter for the week wants to have us choose. That's actually going to be on hold until the 5th of January. We do have some stuff planned for some Friday streams, but more news on that as we kind of go further in the month. My wife Digrat, though, she does stream on Sundays. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is a more mature content game and a more mature content stream. Sunday Skyrim with Digrat. Never state your position when you're hard low down. Oh, that's true, opponents. That's true. Well, welcome back, Red. Welcome back. But yeah, guys, the way to play is inside the description. Basically, the friend code there. The way we actually get all that going is in there as well. We kind of, we got our way of doing things to make sure we're kind of fair with everybody as best as we can. Dodge the law.
I'm a renegade.
Double
Let's
dukes.
go.
I'm a renegade too. I know exactly where I'm going to be.
I know exactly where you're gonna be.
Say what?
I want to
I
follow
know exactly
you.
where you're gonna.
You're going to follow me?
Well, this isn't the greatest hiding spot, obviously.
Let's see here. Oh, Catwater is actually on my team, so I'm not too bad with Catwater following me.
That's what I meant. I was gonna hide with you.
Oh, he's going to hide with me. Nah, that's the thing with, you know, you got to play hide and go seek on this game. You can't play sardines. It doesn't work that way.
Oh.
I know what Potato Chips method is he basically, oh, I think we have an actual NPC cop player.
Do we really?
I don't know. I know I had like 2 blue piranha plants chasing me for a bit, and I was not really looking forward to that. Oh, good job, Kirito. Kirito got me.
Oh no, hold on. Gotta come to the rescue.
Mag.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, you're already.
I'm already caught, yes. As is Catwater and the NPC we have on our team.
Oh my gosh, come on. Come on,
Help us,
please.
Haku.
No!
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, good game, guys.
So
Good
close.
game.
Oh, I should have just kept hiding.
I don't know, man. 6 versus 1 when you're hiding is a really hard game to play. There's only so many spots you can hide. You do have the added advantage that you're not broadcasting your position on camera on the internet, so there is
True.
that. There is that.
Yeah.
And that, that's another mode that's really swingy because everybody on the winning team gets 10 points. So that
Yeah, I
that can
really
actually
need to-
shift it.
Really needed those 10 points.
Well, I was hoping to get them, but I'll be okay with my 2 that I got. Actually, I think I'm up to 4 because I got 2 points for 2 key grabs. So, not to mention there is a map. Well, the map only works a little bit, opponents, because the map shows everybody's location at the very beginning, but then it goes away. So, like the first 3 seconds, I think everybody's location is broadcast. So sometimes the best thing to do on that mode, if you're thinking people are going to use the map to their advantage, is just not do anything for the first couple seconds. Is this bomb blast? No, balloon battle. Okay, balloon battle's not too bad.
Why do I spawn here? I do not like that I spawn here.
There's a lot of bad places to spawn here. I'm not a fond person with this map. We always spawn on the bottom. I mean, they basically Hunger Games this thing. On this particular map, it's like, here's a ring full of prizes, and whoever gets the implements of death and destruction first wins. Have fun.
Oh my gosh, the banana peels are insane already.
Oh, I remember Lucas basically had a conniption at one point because he was getting just overrun with bananas everywhere he went. Everywhere he went.
Complete desync there. I completely hit him, but didn't get the point.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no, 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 no.
There are so many bananas.
Hey, Half Strike, how's it going? How's it going, man?
My bag almost pulled the stunt on me. I'm so happy I got out of there. I wasn't looking at the map.
If it makes you feel any better, I almost got Catwater with it too. Yeah, Half Strike, man, it's in the description, dude. Read the description, the way the description's written. Welcome, thanks for joining the Third Club. Yeah, hiding spot 10 out of 10, yeah. The only problem is that people eventually know where you're hiding, like what Pizza Ball was doing there. And they start trying to chase you down, and it's just not fun. So you have to throw a bomb behind you and hope for the best.
Oh, Oh, that was no, that wasn't fair. No. Oh.
Oh, I got hit by Matt finally. I got pizza ball, the boomerang back shot. Oh, oh, and a banana mined by Catwater.
If I get hit, please no. No!
Ah,
Why me?
because you ran right in front of my boomerang, man. You tried to catch it. It's not Zelda. You can't catch boomerangs in this game.
Well, that's-
Oh, oh, Caden smacked me with one right afterwards.
I just can't.
Yeah, I just went down to half. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Catwater was trying to be sneaky. I saw that on the map. Saw that on the map. Pizza Ball knows exactly where that one is. But I've actually used that one in Shine Thief on this map before. It was hilarious.
Guys, it's really easy if you just... People are just running into me.
Well, that does make it easier for them if they just keep, wrecking into you. The best thing to do sometimes, if you're on the desync plan like you are, man, is to do just when you get triple shells, just find a good location. Woohoo!
I'm happy. I'm happy with 4.
GG,
I'm
mate.
okay with 1. Oh yeah, GG, man. That was funny, Pizza Ball. That was. I was watching the map as you came right up behind Catwater, and I saw her thing spin. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I was right behind you at the end, but you
Oh.
just jumped off the edge.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. And I was like, okay, we're gonna power off this mushroom and hope for the best. All right, see you, Red. Thanks for hanging out, man. Really appreciate that, dude. All right, we got just a couple more rounds of battle mode. I think we got 2 more until we crown us a champion. You just made Camden win. Well, sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes Caden gets to win. Sometimes, Elle gets to win. Sometimes I get to win. Winning's not everything, That's just the cool part about the game is having fun. Get to play with your friends. That's just the cool part. I think that's... Strike, he usually checks requests between races. That is true, Sally. That is absolutely true. And it's actually read in the description as well. Do-do-do. Oh, actually, I was off. We have one last one.
This is gonna be...
This is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal.
It's gonna be mental, especially for me with desync.
Well, see, desync won't be too bad for you either, because you can actually just start throwing bombs and hope for the best. There are people that actually won't even be on your screen that you'll wind up blowing up with a bomb with the desync. And the only person that you won't be able to catch that way is me. Because the desync is 100% not going to affect me, because it's my switch that's actually processing all the server code. That's one of the reasons why the server code's so horrible with this particular game, is the way they've done it is they did it's not even a pure hosting system where there's multiple computers that are constantly syncing the data. It's actually one computer is the host. They expect one NPC, one switch to actually host all the data.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the strategy, Half Strike, but I try to be a bit more surgical than that. You never can tell sometimes, though. Hey, Legacy Unbroken! Dude, glad to see you in here today. The other thing that's important to know about this mode is if you hold on to the bomb trigger longer, in most other modes, it'll throw longer behind you and in front of you. But in this particular mode, you can't actually throw the bombs behind you. You can't hold it long to do the behind blast. So it doesn't launch longer. It takes people a little bit to get used to that. Somehow, once again, I am the yellow flag. I just wound up getting knocked in between 2 bombs. That was not good. Nice to be here. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. We're playing some. Anything with explosives you can use. Yes, I happen to like explosives. I will not lie. Things that make explosions usually make me happy. I don't really... I do know my stuff about battle mode, but I don't know how to employ it. So it's kind of like, being a theoretical physicist. I know a lot about physics, but I just, I can't play pool for snot. Ugh.
Oh
Yeah, I just got completely blown up right there, but you know, it's the way it goes. But I still have a good time, and you know, that's the important part. And I got to give it up to the Turtle Club for making sure that we wound up having the Skyfall on this today. So this is always a fun one. This is always a fun one. Oh, I hit Caden with that one. That was good. That was a neat little shot. I think I need to just play a whole entire line of bombs behind me. Oh, Haku, did you really need to do that? Oh, I still got 4 points, so I'm okay with 4 points. I don't know how many Haku has, but we're gonna throw as many bombs as we can. Oh, or actually, that was High Ruler I was coming after, I think. Nope, you're actually the. I forgot you. You're no longer playing the Link. You're playing the Koopa Troopa.
Yeah.
Well, we want to see some good clutches in race mode. Oh, okay. Well, cool, man. You're not going to see them here from me. If you came to see a pro play this game, man, I apologize. There are other people that you probably want to watch stream for any kind of pro gameplay. I'm just all about the casual, man. You was last the whole race. Well, you know, that sometimes happens too, Squirtle. Sometimes it happens. All right. See you, Matt. Say again?
Your advice was absolutely amazing. I'm kid you not. I was already throwing things everywhere.
That's, you know, and I noticed that when I was playing, actually with Epic Potato Chip, is I actually, you know, wound up finding out how bad desync was. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was really, really bad. I mean, I threw a red shell and it registered that it hit him, and it didn't actually give me any points. He didn't get knocked out on the stream at all from it as well. And one of the other people wound up getting hit by the red shell, like on camera with him. I was like, that's unreal.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I was aware that desync was a thing that happened, but I wasn't aware it was that bad in some cases. And you know, he's up in the Massachusetts area. I'm down here in the Georgia area, and the fact that it was just, I mean, that should be a decent connection between the two of us. I mean, we're looking at maybe an 8-hour trip by car at speed limit. So I was like, wow, this is some pretty bad stuff. Get hype seeing some clutches, though? Well, you might see some people ahead of me do some clutch stuff. And occasionally I've been known to slip past Catwater like on the last turn. by pure luck. I know.
Kirito left. No.
Kirito did. Kirito said that was Matt Yaramillo, I think. He said, bye, gotta go work out, and then he left. So, Grumble Volcano. Oh, if Lucas isn't here, he's at least with us in spirit, apparently, because we got 2 Grumble Volcanoes coming up.
Oh, no, I'm putting on the Lucas for getting the Grumble. Oh my gosh. Grumble, not Brumble.
Brumble. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go, man. There you go. Oh, you don't get hype when people clutch you, though. Well, you know, that's kind of the double standard that we see a lot of times. You know, some people, they really don't appreciate when they lose. Some people are okay when they beat everybody hands down. You got to find a balance. That's just the best thing I can tell you. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's life, and video games are basically the same. You can't take either one too seriously. You know, at the end of the day, the controller eventually gets put down, the game gets shut off, and at the end of the day, no one really makes it out of life alive. Not that I've noticed, at least. So I think you just basically do the best you can, be the best you can be, and at the end of the day, as long as you know you're doing your best to be your best, then that's it, man. I mean, you owe nobody anything except for yourself. Oh, yeah, and the pro gamer, too. I mean, I've talked to many pros for various games, be it video or card or board game. And it's as long as you know you've done your best, then you can be happy. But if you only do your best, then you should never expect to feel bad. It is an untrue statement. because there's just sometimes even your best isn't going to do the best for you. Hey Victor, how's it going, man? We're doing some Sunday morning Mario Kart, man. Doing what we call Skyfall Sunday, kind of in theme with the fact that we're playing Majora's Mask right now. All the information that you need to know on playing today is inside the description for the video. And if you want to know our friend code, just ask Nightbot with the exclamation join command. He'll be more than happy to fill you in. Oh, there's a nice bullet bill. I think I hit cat water with that one though.
Yeah, you did.
Wow. Random pull. Oh my goodness.
Oh, DJ Brad with the backwards fireball.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it was a good fireball shot on you, Haku. Oh, blue shell. I spawned right in blue shell path. That was
oh,
not
no,
a.
blue
That,
shell, no, please, no. Oh no.
These banana peels, wow, I cannot believe
hey, whoever's using the banana pills all this time has been actually putting them down in the right spots. That's all I can really say. You wish you had this game, Legacy Unbroken? Well, you know, I too at one point wished I had the game. Turtle Club came through for that. Gosh, I'm trying to remember.
No, why? Oh my goodness.
Because it was a free for all Friday winner who actually chose this. Was it you, Pizza Ball, who chose this originally?
That was Indigo.
Or no, I mean like way back when.
Oh.
Try and remember who chose it for the first time. I'll have to go through our records to see.
I think it might have been Shadow. I'm not sure though.
I don't recall Shadow choosing it, but Clutch Rick, cool. Have a Switch, but you only have Splatoon. You're getting Odyssey for Christmas. Well, man, those are two great games. Odyssey, you should be able to play for a good like 50 or 60 hours before you get like every last drop out of it for a full 100% completion if you're at a you know what I call a leisurely pace.
I really want a baby Mario.
You really want a
really
baby Mario?
Want it.
Oh.
I really want it.
Oh, Baby Park.
I'm just
Baby-
hoping.
Baby Park is such a fun course. But yeah, man, that's kind of what I'm all about, is making sure I get all the fun and enjoyment out of a game I can before I move on to another. It's one of the reasons why during our AM friendly streams, it's all about 100% completion. Yeah, that's going to be kind of crazy for some of it.
Damn it! Ah, so close.
We got to ask you to watch the language, man. And that's one of those weird curse words. It's not considered cursing outside of the country, but inside the U.S. it is.
Really?
It basically means that you're requesting that the thing in question wind up going into a place of eternal suffering and torment forever.
I didn't know that. I honestly, in the
Oh
where
yeah,
I live, it's not really a swearing word.
Exactly, and it's one of those things that, you know, Pizza Ball and Lucas was one of those things that we've had conversations with them about too. Lucas more so, and Slimy a lot. He's actually one of the first people that ever played like on a public stream with us. He used to play back when we didn't have half the channel was nowhere near where it is as far as popularity and as far as actual identity goes. Way back in the day, and if you can even see some of our very early Breath of the Wild streams, I used some adult language here and there, and we really weren't sure what we wanted to be with it. We really weren't sure what we were going to do with it, and I basically decided one day that I wanted to make sure that what we were doing was something that I could actually tell my family about. And by my family, I meant everybody: my nephews, my nieces, my mom, my dad, my grandmother. You know, when you do something that you're passionate about, you don't want to have to put a disclaimer like starting off with, now I cuss like a sailor, but this is what I do with my life. It doesn't really go over well, you know. And I've had like my nephews kind of pop in and watch some of the stuff, and they were actually really super excited about the Minecraft stream we did a while back when we played on the TI network server. At one point we were going to do a hosted server, but that kind of fell through. The TI server that we play on, even there's not a whole lot of action.
I saw what you did.
Oh, DJ do something horrible to you?
He was in first, Blue Shell was launched, so he stopped winning.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, valid
This
tactic.
race
I've
is
never
going
seen
so
that.
bad for me.
Oh, that's a pro move.
I've never seen that.
there's actually another thing you can do when the blue shell's coming if you're in first. If you have a handy dandy place you can jump off the track, you can time the track jump, and it actually will take you less time to get back on the track than it will if the blue shell destroys
so
you.
many ranked games, and I've never.
Hey, I'm coming.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Bullet Bill is definitely coming in. Oh, as they break out of the Bullet Bill, I actually red shell them. That was good.
Oh yeah.
There's a red shell for a red Yoshi. Breath of the Wild on Wii U and has been keeping you busy for months. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild is just a great game. Oh.
That was the closest clutch
Oh,
ever. I
that
went
was
from 10th in 3rd in just a few seconds.
okay. Opponents, have fun there. Have fun. But yeah, so you know, it is watching back on all of our stuff, and I've been doing that for part of the Q&A stream that I've been trying to piece together the rest of the way. I should have, since I don't work tonight, after Digrat's stream and we have our private time afterwards, I should have the last little 4 or 5 hours I need to finish this thing up because I had to redo the whole stream again. Is that Dwy in there with us or Cherry? I think that might be Cherry that's in there. The pink hair.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I know. Cherry has had some. What's the best way to say it? There's some growing pains that they're having right now with some of their actual freedoms with their family. When does it end? Just got here. Wonder if you could join. Tiger! Shipwreck, Skyfall, whatever the Sunday stream is, we end it at 11 Eastern Standard Time. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh. Guys, I might as well
You guys
just
are
put this
welcome.
down.
You
This is
guys
gonna be
are
really
Oops,
interesting.
oops.
This reminds me of the Rainbow Road from the Wii, the original Wii.
Yeah, it kind of does, except for a lot more bad and mean and
Wow,
horrible.
more bad.
I
It-
remember
it's-
the Rainbow Road from the Wii U as absolutely horrible car.
This Rainbow
That's
Road,
so
I dislike it because it is just so hard and difficult to get any kind of actual forward momentum on it, in my opinion. Like, there's turns on this particular track that I don't even bother using boost or drift on. Like, I actually ride the brake it sometimes because it's just I'm just that bad with it.
Blue
Oh.
shell, lightning, coming.
Oh,
Sorry,
lightning,
that's blue shell.
lightning. Oh, well, I'm not on the path of the blue shell, so I'm okay with that. Or the blue shell user. Oh, yeah, it just flew past me as I joined the rest of the race. Yeah, especially this right here. Oh, that one turn right there is just bad.
Me and DJ both threw our boomerangs and canceled it,
Haha.
breaking them. That's
Oh.
great.
DJ is so skilled at this. And that's one thing I do enjoy heavily about being able to play online. Well, off the edge I go.
I
Just
went
gonna get
so
your deluxe
fast.
card? Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely go way too fast in this particular course.
I'm right behind you, man.
You're behind me? That's never usually the best place to be in this particular
Shell
one.
coming in. Get
Yep.
out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. I saw you
Oh.
coming. Oh wow, was
And
that
bullet
seriously
bill.
a star into a bullet bill?
Yes.
Oh,
it is.
that
And
is
I am
gross.
First
First.
by far. Broken. That was so broken.
Oh, that was yeah, that was definitely gross.
That was so gross. And I'm off the track again. Never mind. Not the.
All that extra momentum you got basically just turned against you.
Yeah.
I've actually seen some people on this particular course. There's a couple of track jumps that you can do on this one, and I've been like, wow, I didn't even think that you could, jump the track that bad. And I didn't even want to think about, some of the ghost races that can be done on this. If they do make another Mario Kart, which, let's be reasonable, it's going to happen at some point. I would presume that one of the things they should be able to do with the technology these days is kind of like record you playing on a track with like a ghost track, and allow that to be you, like if you were to get knocked out or some reason, like discoed or something.
Does anyone else tilt their head on that track?
I do a little. I mean, it's kind of one of those things that you're like, yeah, I do the tilt thing. I'm one of
It's
those
real
like,
trippy.
yeah, it is really trippy because there's just parts where just you're like, I don't know which direction I really should be at this point. Somehow you came first. Well, half strike. You know, that's the way it works sometimes, man. Sometimes you're 8th, sometimes you're 1st, sometimes you're 12th. And congrats on first, man. First place is something that's really impressive on a Rainbow Road track, in my opinion. I know some people will disagree with me, but that's just the way I feel about it. But yeah, I tilt my head on a couple of tracks.
Baby Park, please, guys. Pick Oh.
You know, I'm good with Baby Pike or a Psych Bike. I mean, either of the two tracks where you just go around in circles for a while. Baby Park's extremely crazy on 200cc when that happens.
Excite bike.
Excite Bike, there we go. That's a good little course. I think we've done it only once today so far.
No. Wait. I think first.
Yeah, I think it was in the first heat that we did. Rainbow Road on the DS was really hard in your opinion? I could see that. I've thought about getting a Mario Kart on the DS. My two nephews have Mario Kart 7 on their DSs. It came preloaded. Well, it said it came preloaded. What it did is it gave you a download code to download it for free out of the eShop, which I was like, well, that was kind of a misnomer. But yeah, it was kind of really weird to play it on there, because I'm used to it having like tilt controls to some degree for younger kids to have a good time with. The fact that the DS didn't have like tilt your DS to do this kind of thing, because I know that the Switch does it. So, just running how will Christmas impact the streams? You take it there will be less. You are correct in that, opponents. This Friday, Digrat and I will, or Digrat maybe will be back, but she is possibly going to go up to her family while I'm gone. But our car is in the shop right now. It decided to stop working yesterday, unfortunately. Okay, that sounded like a shell coming by. Oh, there's swift death on a shell. There we go. Oh, wow.
No. Oh, these things just ripped me.
Oh, that I don't know if that lightning bolt would have got the blue shell in time or not. Because I think that's one of the defensive positions you can do against the blue shell, is you can blow it up with lightning. I could be wrong though. But yeah, so this Friday I will be out of the state. I'll actually be going to a card tournament with my brother in Oklahoma. Hopefully I'll do well. If not, you know, it's like any other thing that I do. I play for fun, not for wins. But and then after the tournament, I'll be going to my mother's house. It was actually my mother and sister's house now, and we'll be doing our Christmas gift exchange then. Okay, Tiger, no worries, man. Man, I'm doing really good. I mean, I'm not hitting mud puddles. I'm not hitting my lines bad. I think I'm still going to take 5th though. Yep. Couldn't quite get that last little bit.
I went. Bad luck. I was first, and then shell, and I was, yeah.
It's the way it goes sometimes. It's the way it goes sometimes. Sally, you are correct. Just last Friday, it was in the shop, and 7 days after the fact, it breaks down for a very similar kind of condition. Is it related? It could be, possibly not. Guys, we are going to go ahead and accept our friend request that we have, but not going to the news page, but go to the up instead of down. And we're going to go ahead and accept the request we got from Tiger here. And then, guys, I'm going to take an old person break for a second. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and go over to our friend profile so people can see the code here while we get to the facilities real fast. I'm going to let the chair entertain you guys for just a moment. Give me about maybe 1 to 5 minutes at most.
So, clutch, clutch, clutch. So what happened? I do want baby Park. That would get. Really scared. Hello. How are y'all doing? Good entertainment. Finest, best of the best. Only 9 people. That much.
All right, I've busted out the Dr. Pepper.
Oh boy, he's for real.
I'm getting real now.
Getting
That's
real.
scientist drink right there. I'm assuming Mag took a break from the controller for a sec.
Yeah, we're watching
Yep.
this.
Did you get Xenoblade yet, Huon?
What was up?
Did you get Xenoblade yet?
No, I haven't.
I really want it.
I'm planning on getting it either maybe this week or next week, but I have something else in mind that I'm getting, so it all depends.
Yeah, I didn't end up getting it because I'm still wondering if it'll be any good in handheld.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, because I play handheld the most. So
Which game we talking
Yeah,
about?
same.
Handheld plays better than docked mode.
Which one are we talking
Most
about,
games.
guys?
No, we're talking about
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And the question was if it plays well on handheld mode. I'm just gonna break the tension here. Handheld mode. Most of the games on the Nintendo Switch play better in handheld mode because they're developed and optimized to play in handheld mode, and they're getting
I think
upskilled.
Xenoblade might be the exception there.
I think
From what
Xenoblade's
I've
probably
seen.
going to be an exception. Breath of the Wild, I would actually say I enjoy a lot more on dock mode than handheld because I think personally, if you're going to be using a surface to be your viewing surface, as well as your surface for your actual tilt control, when you're doing like arrow shots and stuff, it's just no bueno. Uh, I actually tried to take on Lightning Blight Ganon with handheld mode, and I was like, nah, we're done with this. We are
Ooh.
done.
You can do
I
the
just
hybrid
completely-
where you use like a stand and the Pro.
Oh man, with the Pro and the stand, but at that point you're not really doing handheld mode though, right?
Yeah, true.
I mean and there's this thing. I mean, this thing, you know, people are like, you know, Mag, why don't you play with Joy-Cons? Why don't you play with Joy-Cons? And I keep telling them, you know, this is my hand with a Joy-Con in
Yeah.
it, people. I mean, it seriously is my hand with a Joy-Con in it, and it's
Aiming's
like,
really hard too with the Joy-Con, I think.
yeah, it's difficult. Now, something that is really kind of interesting, though, speaking of controllers and all that, is I think it's the Xenogears Pro Controller, and possibly the Odyssey Pro Controller. They're actually built differently inside than the original Pro Controller and the Splatoon one
Yeah.
even. The
Why is
D-pad's
that?
actually different.
What's that?
So the way that they basically take feedback from, you know, their customers and decide to act on it. And a lot of people complained about the D-pad on the Pro Controller. The way they have it set up, you can technically, you can actually, if you have a Pro Controller, you can push all 4 arrows down at the same time on the Pro Controller. But
Yeah.
the way that yeah, and it's not really good in some games that you actually use the D-pad for certain stuff.
Some of
Zelda,
them were really sensitive too, so like they'd push like
Exactly,
the wrong
exactly.
direction.
And it's not good at all. And as you play more and more and more with your actual Pro Controller using the D-pad, it can cause problems. Yeah, Batman
Tetris is
Kaden.
really bad like that.
Half Strike, I don't think so, man. I mean, the price for the Pro Controller is the same as it is for the Wii U, the same that an Xbox 360 controller is. What are we playing even, guys? Oh, Balloon Battle.
Mag, I've busted out my secret drink.
That's out your secret
Dr.
drink.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, huh? Is it Diet Dr. Pepper?
No.
Then it's not the most evil secret drink then. Because it's always Diet Dr.
Unfortunately,
Pepper in Steingate.
I know, but I don't like Diet Dr. Pepper.
So, interesting little useless trivia fact that I always like about Dr. Pepper is that what you're drinking is not what I would be drinking if we were both drinking Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is one of those actual recipes that's regionalized. You know, there's 23
Wait,
flavors. Really? Yep. The actual recipe for all Dr. Peppers is different based upon the bottling facility that actually bottles and produces the Dr. Pepper.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, it was
It's
not something
different
that...
here too.
Yeah, it
They
absolutely...
use cane sugar and not, I think you guys use the corn.
Yep, they
forget
use
what
the
it's
corn
called.
syrup over here for the most part. They use cane sugar overseas. In some cases, they actually use different sweeteners other than cane and corn syrup. The amount of anise and the amount of other flavoring, licorice. I want to say it's actual black pepper is one of the flavors. I mean, there's 23 different seasonings in Dr. Pepper. That much is true, but the mix, there's vanilla in it as well. And depending upon where you're at in the country, your actual regional taste will differ. It's like any kind of, regional cuisine is always different, that kind of thing. Well, Dr. Pepper was smart enough to capitalize on that. The drawback, though, is when you have people like myself who lived in Oklahoma for like 34 years, and you go to a place like Georgia, which has a different regional cuisine flavor for their Dr. Pepper, you wind up ordering a Dr. Pepper and going, oh, well, I guess I'm done drinking Dr. Pepper because this just tastes horrible. And I didn't even realize that. I mean, that's one of those things that I didn't realize until like I moved to Georgia. I was like, why does Dr. Pepper just taste so bad here? In Oklahoma, they actually use a higher concentration of vanilla in the Dr. Pepper. In Georgia, I don't know what they're actually increased the flavor with, but it definitely doesn't have the vanilla flavor as well, and the licorice flavor as well. Still can't find that game card. Cases are way too small. I keep all mine in the same area, Tiger. I really recommend that happening. Oh, Rick hit me. I think I got hit by a pickle, guys. I didn't even realize what weapon I had. I think I popped myself. It wouldn't surprise me if I pop. Can you pop yourself with a boomerang? No, you can't. I was about to say it wouldn't surprise me though. But yeah, that's one of those kind of neat things though. It just useless kind of factoid trivia, but still kind of useful for conversation at least.
The British one
Dr.
tastes
Pepper,
like rusty.
expert here. You
British
know
one tastes
almost
what?
everything about it.
Tastes like rusty metal.
Oh,
Wow.
that's not
To
good.
me, anyway.
To you,
It
yeah.
might taste good to them.
Yeah.
For me, in the Netherlands, Coca-Cola have like almost complete monopoly on soda. You have or the local soda from the store itself. So you have, I think, about 3 different food chain stores, and they all have their own brand and Coca-Cola, and some of them have Pepsi, but or Dr. Pepper, but not all of them. So it's more Coca-Cola.
And yeah, that'll happen as well regionally across the board. Is you'll wind up seeing where someone has a full monopoly on something, and that monopoly, it's not an enforced monopoly, right? It's not like they've gone out of their way. It's just they're so entrenched that it's really hard for anybody to get anything through it.
Yeah.
Understood, Tiger. Understood. It happens sometimes, man. But we'll be playing. We'll probably. Well, it's going to be a while actually for the next Mario Kart stream. I'm depending upon how my actual travel plans wind up going. I may or may not be bringing my Switch with me though. So I may or may not be able to play like. Oh, pardon me, sporadically throughout the day. But that's that's kind of one of those things that may or may not happen. Oh, this is Shine Thief. I'm employing my coin runner strategy in the middle of the Shine Thief, and it's just not going to go well for me. Get away from me, pizza ball. Get away from me.
I got a damn feather.
Hey, the feather's actually good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Language.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the feather's actually really good. That's especially on this route. Oh.
Gotcha.
Yep, you sure did. Which means I now get to go after you instead.
Hey, I was just kidding, right?
Yeah. All fun and games until Mag turns on you. Is that what it is? But no, the feather's actually pretty good if you have the shine because you can jump the course.
This is actually the first time I've held the shine longer than 2 seconds.
Well, congrats on
I'm so
that.
proud.
Oh, I just can't get it at all.
Someone's got it, but boy, that was a pile up. Oh, victory! I don't know who victory is, but victory was the person with star power stealing that. Oh! Who's got it now?
Ellie.
Yep, Catwater's got it. All right, see ya, opponents. Have fun. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Oh my goodness, people, stop aiming at me.
Oh, they're not aiming at you. They're aiming at Catwater. You just managed to get between Catwater and...
Shells, and she's not it. Just wow! I saw so many shells and no one hit her.
Desync on top of just skill. Catwater.
Aw.
Oh, it was so close, so close. Oh, there's Half Strike with it now.
Victory, why?
Victory just. Trying to get a power up so I can actually do something, but
I feel like I've got hit more without having the shine than when I had it.
you know that happens sometimes because it becomes just a huge, just like a big, huge, just cluster of everything. Oh, I see Hockey with that mushroom over there. Stay away from the mushrooms. Mushrooms are not your friend.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, speaker box did not actually get it. Ugh.
I don't even think I can move without getting hit. What? Oh god. This game is
Wow.
nice to me today.
Almost flipped my whole entire card over. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's DJ Brad in the inside track. Oh, I ran out of fireballs just as you come out. Ugh.
No! Why? I can't hit him.
I got a red shell for him. And I
You got
wound
a
up.
banana peel behind him.
Yep, I saw that.
Guys!
Oh, 7
I think-
seconds. He's on top of the
Oh,
track.
he's on the top of the track.
He's actually, yeah, he's got this maybe. Oh, bounced him off. Whoever got him off. Can someone actually? Oh, last second. And now all the alliances we had are just gone. You know, we when you don't have the shine, you're basically like allied with everybody all at once, and when you do have the shine, it's all gone. Oh, I did not know that the star power and the mushroom would actually combo like that. That's gross.
Come on, guys, get it from him.
I don't think it's going to happen at this point.
Wow.
Good game, guys. Good
I
game.
didn't get my piranha plant at
That
the
was
good time.
intense.
It was. Oh, yeah. Good game, Victor. Absolutely, man.
Oh, I didn't get 1 point. Oh, man.
Didn't have the shine once.
Yeah, that's how I felt last time. Come on, I want the bomb run with dragon with the palace. No, exactly
Bomb
what
run
I
with
wanted.
Palace? Oh, no.
It's a good one for hiding though.
It is a good one for hiding. Like if it was cops and robbers on the palace, that's cool. I'd be okay with that, as long as I was a renegade.
Yes.
Oh,
Aw.
here it is. It's
Oh,
renegades.
yeah.
It's renegades. Awesome.
Jinxed it.
Awesome. Okay, red team, we all need to be renegades here.
I need to be a renegade, that's for sure.
Well, if I'm a renegade and you can't be a renegade, that's the way it works.
Oh, I'm a renegade.
Oh,
No.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to run around in circles trying to find people. Haku opening the cell. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna have to actually. I was heading at my hiding spot thinking someone was gonna be cheeky and hide at my hiding spot, but I guess not. So I have to actually go and pretend to be a lawman. All right, Wario, get in the cell.
Someone free me. Thank you.
No! Someone free me!
Wow, there's only 2 people left. Okay. Got it.
Nice.
Oh man, but they're gonna get me probably.
Come on, get Rick. Oh.
Yes. Got it.
Ah.
So
Oh man. So many cops, all in the same location. It's not good for people trying to do a jailbreak.
Oh no.
We got there, guys, almost. We almost got there.
Come on, guys.
We'll go ahead and snap up cat water. I don't know who I got, but I thought I got somebody.
No, no. Oh, that was so no.
No.
You have the right to remain silent. We're down to NPCs, guys. We're down to NPCs. We're down to villager.
boy.
Oh! Oh, villager with the clutch.
And I'm done again. Hey, let's go.
Oh, half strike snuck in right behind me.
Where is the jail button? I can't find it.
There's one upstairs, up the ramp in the inside. And there's 2 on the outside, on either side of the dragon. It just depends upon where you get caught as to which jail you wind up going in. But that almost sounds like somebody just could be hiding on a ramp somewhere. I got 8 more seconds to see if anybody's actually using my hiding spot.
I was using it, but then a Wario was coming after me. GG.
Yep, and no one was up to the hiding spot the second time. Yeah, GG guys. That was rough. That was rough. I got 0 points. That happens. Bottom, bum, bottom, bottom. All right, so no clue what the last one will be. We still haven't done bomb. Oh, all these lunar colonies coming
I
up.
think it's Coin Runners next.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's random usually, so
I think it's gonna be Coin Runners.
it could be. It could be bomb
Bomb
blast
run.
though.
Please, bomb blast.
Told you.
Coin Runners it is. And it's the Mario Kart Speedway, which this particular battle stadium I'm not really fond of, but it's not horrible.
4th round. So we got 1 more round.
Yep.
Which would be Bomb on Blast.
So this is one of those pizza ball that I do the whole head tilt thing because of the way the course runs itself at times. Because there's actually a part of the course where there's like a vertical kind of positioning that you can do, that you can then drop down into like a horizontal positioning. It's really kind of messed up how they do it. right here. That one right there. It's just really odd.
No coins to be get.
Oh, there's coins to be had. You just got to go in the middle with everything. That's just not a really good place to go if you want to keep your coins. Aw, this cat water. Oh, and I got paid in like spades for it. Ugh. That's what I get for trying. I did not actually. Rick like come around the corner and like smacked me right in the face with the green shell. That's what I get for trying to sneak up on somebody and beat them up, I guess.
There are people with so many coins, and I'm just...
Oh, trust me, I don't have any. I have one now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad exchange.
Yeah.
I tagged you with one shell, and I actually fired one off, so I lost 2 shells for that one hit. Didn't do me any good.
Please spare me.
Please spare you.
I'm a poor guy.
Oh, that makes me think of what is the movie Anger Management? Has that one scene where it's Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. And he's talking about how he's about to, he's just about to burn his top, and one of these days he's going to be in the middle of the convenience store and something's going to go wrong. He's going to pull a gun on the cashier and yell at her and threaten to, shoot her and her whole family. And he's like, no, no, no. I'm the guy that's over in the frozen peas section dialing 911 while I'm crouched in the fetal position. Oh. I'm doing okay.
What? These guys. I have very little coins left, and I'm being focused here.
Ah, it means you're an easy piggy bank.
Yeah. So, oh boy. That was like a double shot.
Ugh, I had some coins and I hit pizza ball and then I just got tagged for it. And again, this particular mode, I know why the feather's there because it's meant to be used defensively, but I do not like the fact that the feather is in the mix. I'd rather have something more destructive.
Yeah.
Gonna stop looking for the cartridge and just enjoy the stream? Okay, Tiger. Well, you can do that too, man. No worries, man. Oh, me and Pizza Ball battling it out for 8th place now. See how this goes. And I think it's still like a 20-point lead for some people. So if this thing here becomes Shine Thief, someone can still take this whole entire thing right off.
Bombing run. Come on. Come on.
Bombing run? On like
On the
Woohoo
palace.
Town? It'd be Woohoo Town, bombing run probably. You believe in pizza? I believe in pizza too, with some like cheese and some good toppings. And that was your last battle race? Alright, Half Strike, have fun, man. It's bombing run on Woohoo Town.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a square space in the, there's a round space in the middle.
There's a lot of places in the middle of this one. There's if you want to hide, there's a basketball court, which nobody ever wants to really go on to. I've done that a couple times.
My god. Hey, this is like the team from Wii Sports. Remix.
The Wii Sports Club thing on Wii U?
No, yeah, the actual Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah, I've actually not played that one. I got Half Strike. I actually got the crown for my trouble. Okay. We're okay with that. We'll let Haku possibly take a bomb. No? The bomb for Haku? Aw. And we will run all the way away from... Oh, I think you're sneaky. Had Rick coming after me there. I've lost my crown. Oh, that was a pink bomb that time that got me.
What?
Is there a way just to drop the bomb at your feet? Interesting. Ah, got popped by Victor. Good shot, Victor. Good shot. You know, it'd be really cool to see on the Switch 1080 snowboarding,
Surprise! Ooh!
and you missed.
How did I miss? Jesus, you're focusing me, mate. I'm not even interesting for you.
You've got a balloon over your head. You're a valid target, man. It's like that movie War Games. The best way to play, the only way to truly win is to not play at all. It's mutually assured destruction sometimes. And my meager, like, 3 balloon points went down to 1. Let's go hunt down DJ Brad because he's the first guy I see. Oh, and DJ Brad saw me on his radar. Blew me up. Sadness.
Okay. 2 points.
Oh, 2 points. And looks like Pizza's got me beat by a point. I'm down there at 8th place. No problems with that. Oh, GG, Half Strike. Thanks for playing with us, man. Thanks for playing with us.
I want a Rainbow Road Cup only.
Rainbow
Only
Road Cup
Rainbow-
only? Oh, no.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Nah. That would be horrible. But
or yeah, Rainbow Road 200cc.
oh no. But I do think that it's close enough that it might be time for the 200cc race. I think that's probably where we're gonna go with it, guys. Oh, you can do teams on races? That's so odd. Alright, EasyCom, 200cc, 4 races. Turtle Club, start your engines, get ready to rev this up. Oh,
This is gonna be fun.
it's gonna be something, alright. It usually is, it usually is. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab Baby Park because...
Yes, you know what I mean.
Just make sure they have barriers and we'll be fine.
You know, for the most part, that's usually the way it goes, but I see you over there picking that F-Zero course. It doesn't have barriers all the way around. And then, of course, you
It's
know...
easy for drifting though, so it's good.
You know, you want to talk easy for drifting, Baby Park, man. Baby Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
DK Jungle, Catwater. So vicious. Oh. Oh.
Enjoy.
Man, at least it's not that Yoshi one. The Yoshi one is just the worst because you got all those multiple paths and that giant egg rolling around, and this one's got like 2 or 3 shortcuts in it too. I blew my engine off the beginning.
My God, this is so bloody fast.
Oh yeah, man. I still think the way I described 200cc to anybody who's never done it before is still extremely valid. If you've ever watched Talladega Nights, it's the part where Ricky Bobby basically tries to learn how to race again, and all the other cars are going like, 100, 200 miles per hour, and he's going like 20. He's like, oh my God, what are those? Those are the other cars?
What? Drift.
Um,
I'm gonna go last place for sure. I'm not used to this.
that's one of the other things is if you're not used to 200cc, it takes some doing. But so far as last place goes, I'm almost there.
This is so fast.
Oh yeah, man. I'm not fond of the Yoshi track. That's not really a race track. That's like a race maze.
There's no way anyone can do
Oh, Catwater with the clutch star power. Oh my gosh.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
Mm-mm.
There's another villager character with like a one of the doodle bikes that you use then, because they zip past me with star power going on.
I think Pizza Ball using.
Oh,
my God.
could be.
Good.
My God, look how far I went off the track. This is not normal. This is pure chaos.
Oh,
So
just wait for Baby Park, man. Baby Park's one of those that you
I
could
want
seriously
one baby park.
you could seriously drift in a complete circle on Baby Park. It's so incredibly just ridiculous with the drifting. Bullet bill into a star. I'll take it.
My God. I think I did actually still decent for what it was.
Yeah, oh yeah, 7th place, man. Yeah, I'd take that. I took 10th. I'm happy with that. Oh, good job, Victor. Good job. And yeah, Tiger, I'm just not fond of the Yoshi track, man. It's one of those that I guess I just don't know the right path to take on it half the time, and so it's always like, do I go this way?
And how
So
about
it's
baby
secretly your
park?
favorite.
So it's basically my favorite, exactly. Now there's a lot of good tracks that are nice to look at and watch and stuff. Hey, there's a Baby Park
There you
one.
go.
There we go. Now it's gonna get fun.
It's gonna get crazy. Oh, Victor, yeah. Nothing will ruin somebody's lead faster in 200cc than Baby Park. Baby Park is all about the chaos and the chance. Ugh. Red shell lock. Ugh. It's all about keeping your line on it too, because if you don't, you just get wrecked. Oh, Bullet Bill, that's completely fair on Baby Park. I mean, of course, I used it like right 5th place. Oh, I got a Bullet Bill coming right behind me, but I crossed the finish line. Yeah, Mortal Hawk, Skyfall Sunday. Yeah, really cool, man. Nathrol is here. Hey, Nathrol, welcome to the stream, dude. You just found the cart. Put your foot under the sofa and knock the case out. Join the next race. Well, cool, Tiger. Glad to hear that, man. Yeah, Baby Park will usually shake things up. It'll usually shake things up, that's for certain. I know this is going to get chosen at some point, so I might as well just go ahead and get it out of the way and choose it.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Depends on your placement coming the 4th race.
Ribbon's pretty good for drifting.
Ribbon's pretty good for drifting. Ribbon's pretty good for getting just wrecked by random stuff.
Oh God.
Grumble Volcano
no.
on 200cc.
Oh God,
We've
no!
done this
Please
track
no!
like 3 times. This will be like the 3rd time we've done this one.
I know, and everybody is used to the whole mirror track
Oh,
on it.
man, I hate this one.
Yeah, nobody's always
Falling
expecting
down
it. Yeah. How much races left? Do you want to join? Nathrol, we're streaming for another 40 minutes. So it's kind of hard to say. This is the 200cc race. But we'll be doing sudden death after this, and then we may have enough time for one more race. It just depends.
What's the sudden death?
Basically 1 minute battle mode for all the rounds. And we usually do like 10 rounds instead of 5. It gets pretty crazy. It absolutely gets pretty crazy. No giant shells flying around. There's lots of stuff flying around on this. Oh, I just got the Crazy 8. I'll enjoy Crazy 8. Right off the edge of the track, I will. Oh. The one thing I've discovered about the Crazy 8 is you want to burn it as fast as you can. Because of the way this game actually, with the decent problems, when you use the ghost item, even if your opponent is down to one item out of a multi-item set, you get all the items. So you could ghost Crazy 8, and if they have just the one item left and they're holding onto it, you get the full 8 out of it. Which is pretty gross. And into the lava I go. Your Switch is ahead of the stream? Yep, yeah, oh yeah. It's not so much the connection, Tiger, it's because just the way the stream works. We got the stream set up for it to be just as interactive as we can, but that does mean that some liberties are taken with the delay. Okay, way cool, Nathwell. No worries, man. Yeah, we might get a sudden death in and a race in.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was just a bad lightning.
Oh, if I hadn't had that, could have flown all the way to the other side of the map. I'm not joking. I had a bullet bill and like a speed thingy in a row.
Nice. I just got the bullet bill and picked up gold mushroom right afterwards. And that's actually a shortcut I wasn't aware of as I go careening into the lava. Oh, good game, Victor. Good game. Yeah, it's not an easy track, Sally. It's not an easy track. Yeah, OBS, in a sense, Immortal Hawk, I can actually set up OBS to have a lot of different stuff. Reported? What? Okay, that's weird. Not sure what you'd be reporting.
For being too awesome.
For being too awesome? Maybe. I don't know. Put the stream on double speed to see into the future. It just crashed YouTube.
If the one is chosen, the one I have, it's gonna be absolutely.
I don't know. That Rainbow Road's not terrible. It's the Space Center Rainbow Road that I really just dislike. If you're using Elgato with OBS, like I do, things can happen, such as, yeah, Immortal Hawk. You can actually work around that though. There's different things you can do with the Elgato, as well with OBS. You can actually use a different computer for the stream entirely. So you can use the actual one computer for the actual screen capture, but use an output on that into another capture, and it works just fine sometimes. Of all the Rainbow Roads in the world, it had to be this one. Oh well. The one thing I really dislike about this was that they kind of get used to being conservative with your racing, and your lines have to go through the actual, parts of it.
It's actually easy with drifting.
Depending upon where you're drifting at, yeah. Well, we're already on the third lap. Gosh. 200cc goes by so fast. Oh, off the edge I go. Yeah, it just depends on the setup you got. And off the edge we go again. Yay! And there we go. Finished 9th. That's respectable in my opinion. I finished ahead of the NPCs. Most of them. Like Shy Guy beat me, so that's not too bad though. All right, and guys, it is now time for us to go into sudden death battle mode. You think you hate DJ now? Aw, DJ's a cool guy. DJ's a really good racer though. Really good battle. DJ's just well-rounded. I think the phrase that kind of comes up, and it's one of those phrases that I normally don't use much because it doesn't roll off my tongue as much as it should. But you shouldn't hate the player. You should hate the game if you're having problems with it. Fifth
Hate
last
is a very
overall.
strong word.
Say again.
That was good. Hate is a very strong word.
Hate is a very strong
Yes.
word, but you can't stand them possibly.
No, it's like hate is sometimes used easily or too fast.
Oh, you keep getting second now, Victor. Oh, well, that should inspire you to try harder. Yeah, hate is definitely one of the strong words, but you know what's the funny thing about hate, right? You hate the items. Well, man, we're playing casual, man. If items are meant to kind of tip the balance. You're playing a combat
Mario
racing
Kart
game.
feels weird without items.
It does. I've seen like tournaments and stuff. They do no items because they want to make it
I
a
love those.
pure. You love those without the items?
Yeah, they're fun.
Your definition of fun and mine will differ. That's okay though. You dislike? Well, hate is, but it is the right word in some cases. So the thing that's funny about hate, right, is people always consider it to be an opposite of love type thing, right? But love is actually defined as a strong emotional attachment toward another person. It's not a positive emotional attachment toward another person, but a strong emotional attachment toward another person. So technically, if you hate somebody, and I mean you really loathe and despise them, it is no different than loving them. The opposite of actual love is apathy, where you have no like or dislike of the person. One of those things where you just don't care. So hate's not a bad thing. Hate means that you do care about somebody because you give them enough of your attention and your emotional power to do something about it. And this is where sudden death gets really, really crazy because usually you'd be expecting people to have 15, 20 coins on coin runners, and I'm betting our actual top people have barely 10, if that. And we'll see in a second where our top person was. 7. DJ Brad was 7 coins. See, that's just the way sudden death works.
Wow.
I know,
This is
right?
indeed crazy. This is indeed very different. I think this is actually playing better than the normal because I can hold out for 1.5 minutes and then
And see, that's kind of one of the reasons why we do it too. We kind of like to mix it up. Now, what's going to be really crazy is when we get to Shine Thief, because it will happen, because it's 10 1-minute rounds. So Shine Thief will happen at least once, if not twice in here. And speak of the, there it is, Shine Thief coming up. So, we're playing these 1-minute sudden death rounds. I've seen Shine Thief go for like 4 or 5 minutes in a sudden death before. And it's because it's worth 20 points.
yeah.
And it's worth extra points for however long you hold the shine. So it's one of those things that'll be crazy. Oh, I'm so far away from the shine. Haku's so close to it. Pizza Ball's kind of close to it. Oh, I had a bad straight angle at it. Did Shine teleport off the screen again? Yep, it sure did. Nathwell's got it now, though. I don't have the Shine, DJ Brad. You throw fireballs at me.
That's exactly what I thought.
Clearing the competition away is what he's doing. Everybody who's in my way eat shells and fireballs and everything else and still not get the shine out of it. Ugh. Very, very quiet. Wow. Catwater with the sneak still there. trying to figure out where I was. But man, DJ Brad, he actually had a red turtle shell hovering behind him, like spinning in circles behind him, like right at a banana shell. It was nuts. Let's see here. This could work. This could work. Ah, Catwater with theft again. I'd like to report a thief. And now I'd like to report a getaway car. Oh, nice speaker box. Did you get the shine afterwards? That was the question.
No. I'm trying so hard right now. I'm in try hard mode.
That's the one thing about Shine Thief is it just becomes try hard. It seriously is just gross the way it happens. And yeah, I was happy with that speaker box activation
Yeah.
there. That worked out pretty good for me. I got all the ink on me. I don't need the ink on me. Four, three, two. Can
Come
I
on,
pull
you
it
can do
off?
it.
Pull off? Pull off?
Yes! GG, man.
Oh man,
GG,
that
man.
was
Did
that
you
was
use a
rough. Oh yeah,
basketball court?
good game on that, guys. That was yeah. I went right in the basketball court and pulled a 180 and it pulled right out. And yeah, well now nobody's going to win.
It's a good spot because people get stuck on the fence. trying to catch
Exactly.
'em.
Oh yeah, or the basketball goal. So it's one of
Yeah.
those. That's going to be my one kind of like personal
now
victory
know.
for the day though.
I now know that this is indeed the town from Wii Sport Resort because the basketball court is in the exact same position
Oh, that's cool.
compared to the basketball, how do you call it? With throwing,
Free throws.
no, with
Basketball.
throwing pins, like with a
Oh,
ball.
bowling.
Oh, bowling.
Bowling, yeah, bowling.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, we'll see what the next mode is. I've got 20 points out of this, so I got like one round I could possibly get decimated on. Oh, back to Woohoo Town with bombs now. Does anyone else's head just go to that one song that starts off with Woohoo when they see the name for this? Or is that just me? Probably just me.
It's
Yeah.
just you.
I'm old. I can't help it. Songs like that just get stuck in my head and they never get out. It's like a hostage negotiation.
But now it's all of us that we know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to plant the seed. Ugh. Oh, the bombs are already starting. The bombs have already started. Shock and all has begun.
What just happened there?
That was like 9 people going to the center with like only 4 of us playing at once. The math checks out if you think about it hard enough. Victor just hit me. Catwater. Catwater is deploying one of her actual really good techniques, and it's doing really well. It's about to knock me all the way out, so I'm gonna run away because that's one of my special techniques. Oh, Haku just knocked me. Took that crown right off Pizza Ball's head. 5 seconds left. Haku's hiding in the side corner over there.
My
Looked up-
God.
Oh, Pizza Ball with
What
the crown at
happened?
the last second. Ah,
Yeah,
good game,
right at the
man.
end.
Right there, man. Right there at the end.
I'm gonna be
And
second last.
somehow, I wound up not staying in first place, but it's because of Haku. Came through and sniped it. Do, 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 do.
Any updates on your car, Mag?
Unfortunately, not. The real bad thing about the mechanic we're using, it's the dealer, right? And you would think that the dealership would have really good hours and they would be open all the time. Oh, it's cops and robbers. 1 minute, and I'm actually the renegade. I'm happy with this. But the crazy thing about the mechanic that we use is they close on Sundays. So like all day today, my car is just sitting in the mechanic shop and it's not even being looked at. And they do mostly maintenance work on Saturday because that's their, everybody's like off and has, time off and stuff on the weekend. So basically the odds of me getting any kind of news on my vehicle is not going to happen until Monday, probably midday. Get away from me, cop. Get away. Stay away from my hiding spot. Nobody else should know my hiding spot but me.
Come on, man, get out of there. They know where you are. How do you turn your camera backwards?
I use the X button.
Open.
I tried to get there.
I didn't know that. Honestly,
Immortal Hawk, man. It's all written in the description for the video, dude. It's all in the description of the video, man.
I think with the dealerships, because they're guaranteed business, they don't try as hard as the independents.
This is true. But they do have a really, really good kind of agreement with the warranty that I have on it. So it's like, if
it's a trade-off.
yeah, it's the trade-off. So it's like worst case scenario, if it's anything covered under the warranty that we have, it's only going to cost us like $100 to get it fixed, which is extremely good. I mean, it could be like a $4,000 repair, and it's still only going to cost us $100. So I'm more than welcome to put up with a couple of extra days of delay to be able to do that. Yeah, Immortal Hawk, we used to let anybody talk, but we've had people that don't respect our rules for our chat and the fact that we are a family-friendly stream during the morning stream, so we had to put some kind of actual elimination there. So you do have to be a supporter. That can either be by your time devoted to the actual channel through any kind of tasks that we may have. That can be any kind of skill. People have actually helped us with editing. They've helped us with imaging. They've helped us with beta testing on the actual clearance bot. A little late. Hey, Cherry! Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And of course, the fastest way, if somebody's wanting a real fast way to become a supporter, you can always just donate money to the channel. That can be through Super Chat. That can be through any number of things. And now that we have a P.O. box, that can also be through helping us with some sort of physical addition to the actual streams. I like tipping and stuff. Yeah, Immortal Hawk. That is generally the... being a supporter is probably also one of the ways to do it as well. This is Balloon Battle, and I got 26 seconds left, and I am nowhere near anybody that I need to actually be like putting the hurt on to get points off of. There's Nathrol. But it is actually helpful if you are playing on a live stream to be in the Discord, because you can hear certain things. And so basically, when I say I'm hunting somebody, like just right then I said I was behind Nathrol, it lets you know that you need to get out of the way if you're Nathrol, especially in that case. 4 points. Balloon run for 4 points. Your cat is being greedy. Well, Cherry, that is a cat being a cat. Cats do that. Cats usually expect us to be their genetically modified slaves, especially when it comes to attention. Yeah, attention greedy. That's definitely the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, guys, I gotta go.
You gotta go?
Absolute pleasure. Yeah, I've been playing
Okay.
for...
Oh yeah, it's
Too long.
actually, yeah, it's pretty late where you're at too, isn't it? Like,
No, just you mainly start streaming at 2 o'clock in the early afternoon.
okay, so it's like 4:30 almost your time then.
Yes,
That's not too bad. It's not as bad as it is where Pizza Ball is, because it's like in the wee
Yeah,
hours.
2 a.m.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for you right now. Now, do you work nights, Pizza Ball, or do you work days?
Early evenings usually.
Early evenings. So the
till
stream time's
night,
not too
yeah.
bad for you then. I would gather at
Not
least.
too bad. Just a
Yeah.
bit sleepy.
Just a bit sleepy. I get that, man. I work it's kind of the same thing there. Yeah, Tiger. If you wanted to send money that way, yeah, that would work. It would be in pounds. That'd be still kind of neat. I've never actually seen a British pound in person before. But
Well,
the
they're
postage on a British pound would be kind of more expensive than what to send though. But I mean, it doesn't have to be cash though. I mean, Shadow sent something that's super awesome in my opinion today, and that would still be considered something that was helpful for supporting the channel. With the fact that we, always have a mug of the day as well. I mean, what Pizza Ball sent earlier this week, he sent me that Punisher mug, and that was really cool. And he got around like the really expensive, horrible shipping by using the U.S. Amazon website to actually order and ship. So I mean, there are things like that. Matter of fact, we're probably going to be able to have time for one more normal race after this. I might put on the Shadow gift again for the last of it. What mode is this even? Coin Runners? I didn't even realize what mode we was playing on. And somehow I'm still second place. What the what? Okay. But yeah, I might even just do that right now. Because my head's feeling a whole lot better. So this is, yeah, you are Nethrol, so we're gonna get serious. We're gonna put on the link. We're gonna go over and choose link.
Well, guys, then I'm gonna go.
All right.
Pleasure playing.
Oh,
See ya, High Roller.
absolutely, High Roller. Fun to play with you, man. Always fun.
Yeah.
Got the mirror shades on. That's kind of the other interesting thing about this link mask that we got in the mail is it's mirror shades on top of everything else. So it's like, oh, Sweet Sweet Kingdom and Shine Thief. This could be bad.
I picture Link driving down a highway with those sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, exactly right. Could you picture that, like on a bike? Green screen doesn't cooperate with his glasses. I know it doesn't quite like it. But yeah, we actually got that from Shadow. It came in our PO box, and it's been pretty fun to mess around with. Oh, it's upstairs. That's not going to be something I'm going to get anytime soon. With this being a multi-tier stage, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any points on this Shine Thief at all. But yeah, I could just picture Link like on the motorcycle, and it being like a cop car, pulling over and go, "Excuse me, but do you know exactly how fast you was going? I had to stop trying to save the princess to pull you over." And then, of course, Ganondorf is all, I didn't know, Mr. Hero of Hyrule, sir. Because here, let me go ahead and kidnap the princess. Or I'm not actually the evil overlord you're looking for. It's not an APB on your dashboard. That would be kind of weird too, playing like a modern setting, Legend of Zelda.
Or like a space science fiction version would be cool.
That would be kind of interesting. I mean, you'd have to put the right spin on it, right? But these are not the evil overlords you're looking for. You got it right, Hero Michael. You absolutely got it right there, man. The one thing I think I distrust about these glasses more than anything as well is the fact that they make it a little harder for me to see the actual... Now, I know I picked up the shine. We got some decent shine action going on there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, Catwater just took off with it again. Immortal Hawk, sir, thank you for that donation. Really appreciate that, man. That's going to be 250 there, sweet dude, and we'll go ahead and add that tag for you right there. Actually, what's going on? Come on. Alright, now you will need to drop out of voice chat and then come back in, Mortal Hawk, to be able to have your ability to speak.
Ah, there we go.
There you go, sir.
Hey.
Thanks for that donation, man. Really appreciate that. And sorry
Yeah, no
about
problem.
having to be gatekeeper with that, but we
Yeah, it's fine. If it's like, yeah, I get it.
yeah, we used to let anybody talk, and we had one of the very first one of these public streams we did. It was back when we streamed. It was Wednesday morning, Eastern Standard Time, like 3 in the morning. So it wasn't like during our core audience. But we had one guy jump in the middle of a game and just spew racial slurs. Just the first words
Yeah.
out of their mouth, and I was
When
like, oh,
doing something like that, it never goes well.
oh no, it doesn't. And you know, YouTube, if they see that kind of content on your channel, they'll immediately shut your channel down. So we said, guys, we're sorry, we're canceling stream. We shut the stream down. We put the video immediately to private so it wouldn't even publish. And we had to wait for it to finish publishing on the back end and then deleted the video. And we had to go and just revisit it, which was unfortunate because at the time it was just, you know, meant to be a fun kind of goofy thing. I mean, here I am wearing, you know, sunglasses and a link face.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now.
No, and it's, you know, I was like, man, people just, you know, and we try to do family friendly and all that, and it's a balance, you know, and it
Yeah,
even
that
feel,
I understand.
yeah, and I every time it happens to somebody who joins in, and we really appreciate it, man, I really do appreciate it. Feel kind of scummy even saying, well, you can talk, but it's got to be something, you know, to help support it. But like Pizza Ball, he was actually a mod after he even made a donation, which was kind of interesting the way that happened. But like Catwater, her contribution, she is always here. Like every single stream that we do without fail, except for the Friday night ones, which are totally understandable with her life. She's always here. I mean, it's, you can't, and we've been streaming since January of this year. So, I mean, that's just the kind of support that, you know, always here helping weed out the wheat from the chaff, keeping the community the way it needs to be. She's in the Discord, you know, a good solid 70% of the time that I can think of, if not more than that. And so, you know,
Thanks, Mag.
well, you know, I gotta call it the way I see it. You know, you, Shadow, Pizza Ball, Laura, I mean, all my mod staff is just awesome. And so because of that, all my mod staff, you know, I've not had a bad mod. I've not had to drop a mod or anything.
Good.
Haku, who is in chat with us right now, Huyin Kyoma, I probably butchered that again, which I know the back of his neck always has the hair stand up when I butcher his name by accident. But he's Hakuryu Dom in the Wii that we're playing right now, or not the Wii, the Switch. Overwatch calls. Okay, we'll have fun, Cherry. Have fun.
I was just about to join you.
Join. What?
If join your Mario Kart session.
Oh yeah, we're still playing, man. We're still playing. We're doing what we call sudden death right now, which is battle mode, where we basically put the time down to 1 minute, no PC players at all, and just let it see what happens with random courses. But Haku, the way he's got his supporter tag is he's actually been the guinea pig for many of the beta test stuff. Mad complimenting Catwater. Calum tries to bomb Catwater. That's the way it goes
Wait,
sometimes.
what?
I'm just reading the chat back. Where B13 Tager said, while I'm complimenting Catwater, Calum basically bombs Catwater. It's kind of funny. It's just the way it goes, though, when you're on, you know, chat and talk and whatnot. But yeah, Haku, he basically helped beta test the bot for our Discord, and he's always available when I tweak or break something. Epona's Loyalty, one of our other supporters, she actually went through like 50-something episodes of our Breath of the Wild stream to find out every time we died, and actually made a timestamp for me. So we can actually have eventually,
Ouch, Mag.
hey, I had to catch you as soon as I could. You just kind of ran right up to me. I was like, all right. But
Yeah, you surprised me out of the
right out of the
barrier.
barrier. Yep. Man. 2 to go.
I wonder how push to talk is going to work while playing.
Push to talk for.
Like
Yeah,
if
it's
I'm
not easy.
if I'm pushing a certain key on my keyboard while playing,
Ah.
it's going to be a little difficult.
Yay, we're free.
Thanks,
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that's one of the reasons why the supporter role actually doesn't require push to talk. So I'm pretty sure the last time I had track of it, it didn't require it. In this
Oh yeah,
channel.
yeah. I got it.
Yeah. Now some people do use push to talk, and that's perfectly acceptable. I have no problem with that. You know, it's considered the more.
This makes it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, and again, that's kind of another reason why this particular room is kind of built the way that it's built, is to make it more conversing. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, besides the somewhat background noise that you might hear.
Occasionally, and it happens
turn
everywhere.
Up my thingy. Minus 35 decibels.
Minus 35 decibels.
Yeah. So.
Doing some actual noise cancellation on the mic.
Yeah.
I tend to have some pretty good noise cancellation going on for mine. I actually was very lucky with the mic that I've got. It's actually a call center jabber mic, and the company that I work for, they require us, or used to require us, to be able to work from home at a moment's notice. And so they're like, here is a mic. You need to make sure it works. You need to be testing it consistently to make sure it's not having any wear and tear on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, so basically you want me to talk on it a lot? And they're like, yep. I'm like, okay, I can do that. And it's been really good. I was actually surprised with the quality of it, because usually, you know, offices will skimp on that kind of stuff. But I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And oh man, 1 minute for balloon battle. What's funny is every time I groan about stuff like this, I'm the one who actually thought up the rules for sudden death. So it's like I'm groaning at myself and rolling my eyes at myself when I do that. All right. I gotta say the little horse-drawn carriage thing that I've got, I kind of like it. It actually goes pretty good. As far as the handling of it, the acceleration of it, I ain't too upset with it.
I go full on gold.
Full on gold. Well, that's for people that actually, you know, play the single player version of this, though, right? See, my understanding is you have to actually earn them gold pieces, and I've not done anything to earn any of those. I just play multiplayer with all my fans. I mean, just shooting out there the way it is. I've unlocked all the carts that I can, usually. Oh, it's finally over, guys. Let's see where we got. We took 5th place. We're good with that. We're good with that. 3rd, congrats on that Nath roll. And Haku, 68 points for 1st. GG, man. GG. And man, we really don't have enough time before 11 o'clock to get another race, guys. That's one of the reasons why we did sudden death after the 200 TC. We always do that. So that actually will be the last of the competition today, guys, because I do have to get to bed so I can actually wake up later. That's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Super shout out, of course, to our newest supporter here, Hawk. Thank you for that, man, Mortal Hawk. Really appreciate that.
No
one
problem.
thing that also does entail is in the description for all of our videos this month, there will be a thank you in the description for being a supporter this month. And we just, you know, we believe to be thankful for all that, man. And it's, yeah, it was definitely fun, Nethril. Definitely fun.
GG on the battle, guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. You kind of cleaned our clock a little bit. That's the way it rolls sometimes.
the house got really loud. That's why I muted my.
Understood. And that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. So basically, the stream is just a daily mic test. Yeah, it kind of is, Tiger. It kind of is. It's a way to make sure everything kind of works. But I.
Gotta test that mic.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Got to make sure it all works. Got to make sure the internet works and all that. That instant sounds a very insulting statement. Oh no, no. We were talking about mic quality and stuff, and I was mentioning that I was fortunate, Digrat, to get mine from work, and it's part of my duty at work to test the mic. But yeah. Well, guys, Digrat is awake, so just in time for me to go to bed. But guys, yeah, absolutely.
It's afternoon where I live.
Yeah, it is afternoon almost where I'm at too, but I work nights, so I usually wake up about somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. and then go to bed usually about...
Almost 10 o'clock for me.
Yeah, it's getting closer and closer to 11. But yeah, Pizza Ball, thanks for that command. That is correct. Digrat is back in the house, which means Digrat's stream will be tonight. That is our mature content stream that happens. Sunday night Skyrim, where Digrat and Fred the Dragonborn horse try to find out what's going on in the world that is, Skyrim. So, guys, we will see you then. Appreciate everybody who's in here today. Super shout out, of course, to our mods, Shadow, Catwater, and Pizza Ball. You guys rock. Again, Hawk, thanks for that donation, man.
Hey.
And we will catch you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for her stream. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow morning for Majora's Morning Muffin. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Mag Synchro saying have a good morning, good evening, good night. Whatever you have, just make sure it's good.